I knew you had some sort of underground connection.
What?
We are one, and we're live. What's up, everybody? We are here with nothing to say.
We don't
Yeah.
want to talk too much political news because it's all fuck all.
Every
Like,
time
why?
I load up
Why
Twitter,
the foot?
Both
Why
sides.
why the foot every time?
she's got soul.
That's all I got.
Disgusting. It's episode 128 of No Bucks Given, in case anyone's curious.
Keeping
But yeah,
track.
we've got
AIDS.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
Collective.
you might. I don't.
You'll have them soon enough.
I mean, we all get old enough where we get AIDS or need AIDS. AIDS on the brain.
I'm so fucking tired.
Wake up, bitch.
Well, now you put it that way.
You get up at fucking 6:30 in the fucking morning and listen
God,
to fucking
willingly?
people
Yeah.
draw on about character strengths for fucking 2.5 fucking hours, then get in a car and then fucking drive home and then telling me to wake the fuck up.
Wake the fuck up.
Eat my dick.
But then you won't have one. See the flaws in your thoughts? I knew he was going to drink Pepsi. CM Punk confirmed.
He just doesn't
not
lie to
drink
cocaine
Pepsi
to
because-
prove you wrong. See, I'm not straight edge. I was having blinked.
No, he's not straight edge because he drinks alcohol. So
Right.
Who?
It's JP. Really? Did we already get that lost in the conversation? That was fast. That was fast, folks. This ship is sinking quick.
Oh, God.
God.
It's going to be a
We
struggle of
could
thought.
Why don't we start off by reviewing
Each other.
Crown Jewel.
Crown Jewel.
6 of 10.
Okay.
Speed review.
And moving on.
We're done.
6 out of 10.
Someone pull up the card. I can't remember it.
Okay, hold on. I know. I got it. I got you. Well, I have any sort of brain and motor functions left.
I do agree it was a 5.5, 6 out of 10.
Fair- not
we
a-
all say that
Yeah,
because
wasn't
we
a bad
watched
show.
it. We watched it last night.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It was a struggle to get through some of it.
Yeah, the problem is there wasn't like
Not
I
easy to
said.
do.
Okay, there's no match I'd want to watch again that happened on that
Yeah.
card. None of them were
Correct.
terrible, but none of them were rewatchable.
Yeah,
so.
it was very middle of the road. 7 matches in total. What?
6.
Well, one wasn't.
Oh yeah, you're right. Right. One was
technically.
one was canceled. Never officially started. But 7 were advertised. I will say 7 were advertised. First we had the Bloodline versus the Bloodline.
Bloodline versus the Bloodline.
Things I do. Jesus fucking Christ.
Can't wait to see the spew of positivity just oozing out of JP this evening from that one.
Oh no, we forgot to do an as well.
What?
Wendy forgot to do an assignment.
Oh,
And it's due tomorrow.
oh, those last minute assignments.
I think she's gonna try to lovey-dovey the teacher with Scentsy products. I don't know.
Get some of the DL. I'll give you some fragrance.
We have to take and disguise this turkey as something that is not edible, but you can find around the house.
Well, a plunger. Done.
So she's gonna use Scentsy.
I'm gonna use the lid off of one of the wax shells.
There you go.
I smell good, but don't eat me.
Anyway, go ahead.
During my life
Women
too.
I met.
So the first match was Bloodline versus Bloodline.
Yeah.
Just gonna say it.
10 out of 10.
It was okay. Good storytelling.
Yeah, I agree.
Match
We kind of felt the
wasn't
same way.
great. The ending was really good because it furthers the storyline. Although the storyline they're starting to wear thin, like really fast. I don't hate it, but it's starting to wear thin. So they're doing things in reverse now.
Mhm.
It was a well-produced match. They hit all the beats when they needed to hit them, which is good. But
Yeah.
like you're saying, the storyline is pretty bland now. So no matter how well produced it is, that storyline is really built off of like surprise moments, not wrestling. And that barrel's kind of empty at this point.
Yes, it
Yep.
is.
Agreed.
But we all like the fact that Jey Uso came out last, and they introduced Roman first, so they can give him that pop that he really got. It was huge, and the fact that they gave then Roman the hot tag. Those were the biggest moments for me, and kind of surprising ending, but not really. Maybe the way it
So
ended. I don't know.
one thing that we kept talking about when we were watching this match together live was, or we all watched it collectively together, was that like the bloodline has like the biggest pros and the biggest cons going against it, and the con being that, like we said earlier, where it's like this thing's dragging on. We know where we got to get to. We just got to get to Survivor Series, and like hopefully this will mostly be done at this point. But the pro is that there is some very, very good storytelling, and there were moments littered throughout the match and even the aftermath with good old Sami Zayn there, where
Gay cowboy.
it was gay cowboy. What was the messed up cowboy name you said? That's like
Movies.
Kobe. That was it. God damn it. But they let those moments breathe. In fact, thinking about it now, I definitely think they like fast forward a little bit, because it seems like almost out of nowhere, like, oh, by the way, Ed J's here now. So maybe they were trying to fast forward because they realized, okay, this is going on a little too long. Let's put a little pedal to the metal on this one.
They are telling storylines within the match, but the storyline, I mean, yes, it's old storylines. Like, oh, now they're gonna have to go into war games, and they're not really working together. They're not firing on all cylinders because Sammy now knocked out Roman with the haluva kick, and Jay has problems with Roman. So it's gonna be like, can this team come together to face this team
Yeah.
who's cohesive?
It's
Which
it's a classic,
is
it's a cliche,
yeah.
but it fits because of the build going into it, or the way they're presenting things. It's literally what we were talking about in terms of the difference between WWE and AEW storytelling, in the sense of like, oh, there's weight and brevity to things that actually fucking matter, as opposed to, high spot.
Right.
Yeah, and it was well paced. That match was well paced.
Yes. And
I
it
lo-
wasn't 28 minutes long, which is good.
Yeah, we'll get there.
I love the I love the ending. It was chaotic. It was crazy. It was like you said, the idea of like seeing like Jimmy, Jay, and Sammy all equally bicker with each other, and Roman being knocked out was a great visual, because it now sets up, like we said, the War Games match, where it's like, can they get along? Can
What I-
the OG bloodline coexist?
What I did like is at the beginning. Well, it started Friday night because Jay came to the ring after, Jimmy and Roman. I'm talking SmackDown here. And he said, I'm not going to listen to you. You do not tell me what to do. I am my own man. I am going to do what I am going to do. I am not here for you. I am here for me. This, that, and the other. He did a really good job of telling Roman, you are not my tribal chief anymore.
You know what
he's
this,
not.
right? You know this is a
So-
recycling of, right? Obviously.
No, and it's fine. So what I really liked about Friday night is Roman looked at Jay and went yeet, which he agreed that he's not going to tell. Now, the one thing, there was one point in this match where Roman went like, how he usually with the microphone, where he says, give me the microphone, or he just holds out his hand and says, tag me. Jay's like, fuck you, pal. I'm going to do what I want, and tagged his brother.
Which makes
What
sense.
was really good is they were teasing. What they did really well is they teased that moment when Jay had to hot tag, when he had to hot tag Roman in. They built to that,
Yeah.
which is really good in-ring storytelling without telling the story. I thought it was good. I think we all agreed on that.
I think it's safe to say psychologically this is probably the best match. I
Yeah.
think it's safe. I think it's a safe. And but then again,
This
it
might
has the
actually be
advantage of
as sad as it is, it might be the best match of the card.
it's close. It's close for
Yeah,
me.
it's close too,
There's
yeah.
there's actually a few in here that are very, and I say this respectfully. A lot of these matches are very like mid level in terms of like again, nothing blew my socks away, but it hit like okay, like it hit notes and it had me interested and had me engaged, like 7 out of 10 or 6 out of 10. But a lot of these are kind of similar, like a lot of these float in that same area. So for me, there's gonna be a few of them that kind of like are up there as far as match of the night for me.
The one thing I don't like, and I get why they did it, and not gonna get into that. I get why they have these fucking Saudi Arabian belts, and I get why they're doing this. But it's one thing to do it just because we have to do something. But if you're gonna do something, fucking put some effort into it. Yeah, the people that made the belt put effort, but you have these fucking loser, the worst women in the company, fucking fighting
Yeah.
against each other for one of the belts, and then another match, which to me was a fucking really big stinker for what it could
There's-
have been for the other belt.
It's funny. It's funny because when we were talking about it, I remember now like being like, oh no, it's it's women's match, and you're like, yeah, it's great. It's a women's match for like a women's championship and all great and well and all, and title for title, all that bullshit. But my God, did it have to be these two? And it's like, you're right. It's setting off a horrible first impression.
It's like we're gonna have this title that's gonna be in Saudi Arabia for years to come, as long as we have contracts there, and the first winner is gonna be one of the worst people on the fucking brand.
But what I was saying was,
So was that the second match?
no, it wasn't.
No.
The second match was the
I
women's
just wanted
tag.
to talk about the belts before we move into the minutia.
So
didn't care.
real
I
quick
don't
about the
care.
belts though. I think I was gonna say is that, and I think I might have said this way too much last night. I think it's the best case scenario in terms of like checking the boxes of the agreement with Saudi, in the sense of like, all right, which really makes me laugh because it's almost like the biggest fucking con or rib on the Saudis. But what are you gonna do? Hey, here's a title that doesn't technically count. But I mean, unless they start integrating into storylines, they very well could. But I think it's a glorified.
You could have made it count more than what it did.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely, they could have.
There's a missed opportunity there, and yeah, like I said before, I get it. I get why they're doing it, and it makes sense from a business perspective. It really does, but it doesn't also have to make no sense from like a fan of wrestling perspective.
Basically, make it non-canon.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be, but like at least make it worth something. If like the first two matches for these titles were like dream matches in Saudi, I think people would get behind it more. But instead, it's Liv Morgan and Cody Rhodes, who, my God, he's not bad, but he's
Yeah. I'm actually surprised he won, to be honest. But then again, I'm also sort of glad.
What was the second match?
Women's tag match, baby.
Oh,
The fatal
this was
four-way
a
tag was
confusing
fucking a beautiful car crash.
It was a confusing match because at some point they said it was no DQ, yet everyone was adhering to all the rules.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. That fucking.
Hold on, stop. I'm sorry. What was the match?
The women's tag, the four corners, the women's tag.
The-
Yeah, it's everything JP loves.
I fucking hate multi-man matches
You
already.
hate multi-tag women's matches. It's literally all three of your big peeves rolled into one.
I do not like Bianca Belair. I do not care for Lash Legend or Jakara Jackson. I kind of do not care for Jade Cargill, although she's really trying. She's trying.
Metaphor intrigued me.
She has star power. I'll give her that. Basement, she does.
I don't see it.
Well, you may not, but she's pretty.
She's been an active wrestler for like 6 years, man.
Who?
I don't know.
Okay.
Jade Cargill. When's it going to change to her actually being?
John Cena didn't find his fucking.
She is no John Cena. I can tell you
You're
that
not.
right now.
Yeah. Whoa. See, now you're assuming that I'm going to say she's going to become John Cena. It's not
Well,
what
you're
I
comparing
said.
the two.
I am not comparing the two. I am telling you that John Cena was not the greatest thing in the world. Probably he even said it himself. His first few years, he was terrible.
Mhm.
But on the mic, he had it pretty much from day one.
No, he didn't.
He was much better on the mic than Jade Cargill. I can tell you that.
Well, of course.
I am a little
Okay,
worried about.
John Cena is. There very few people are as good as John Cena or The Rock or Stone Cold on the mic.
Okay, do you think Jade Cargill has a higher ceiling than Bianca Belair?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
but
I don't know actually. To be
but
honest.
I am a little worried, and I'm worried only because I feel like they haven't foreshadowed. Like, obviously, we know they're going to split them up, right? We kind of all in the agreement that it's just a matter of if and when, and they'll have their own rivalry and blah 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 blah. And that's going to be the start of like Jade's mega push. I worry there hasn't been enough foreshadowing of that where they showcase like Jade's skills solo. Yes, she's a part of a team. Yes, she's part of the tag team champions. But like with her being still really new and you can clearly see where they're going to go with it,
Mhm.
it makes me a little concerned that things aren't going to go very well when she breaks away and goes solo.
Her first major opponent should not be Bianca Belair, and it will be. I have a feeling.
I know. Yeah.
Which is gonna be-
Unless they do an injury angle.
Who do you think it should be?
well, a lot of the top tier women, I don't even know if they're back or not. Like, I would like to see Jade Cargill get into it with someone who can actually run the ring better than Bianca Belair, because she
Becky
needs
comes to
someone,
mind.
someone that can actually control the match speed and what's happening in the match.
When Charlotte comes back, she'll have that.
Charlotte is someone I would
Exactly.
hold off from her until like that's a WrestleMania match to me. Like,
I agree
Yeah,
with you.
that's a biggie.
Cargill needs to
Um,
learn. She's not being paired with Bianca is not teaching her the skills she needs. That's
Not
the big problem.
that we can tell. I mean,
Because
that's
Bianca doesn't have those skills. How can she teach her if she doesn't have them?
No,
Right? Like, you
right,
know what I
no,
mean?
no, that's a good point. No, it's just that like I said, maybe it's just me being paranoid, or it's just they haven't, or my own opinion. I just feel like they haven't showcased or like they haven't teased it enough. But when I say by teasing, I mean showcasing Jade on her own. Like, what does she have? What does she bring to the table?
I don't know how to
Right?
book her. I really don't. Honestly,
That's
like I'm trying to think of
that's
how you would book her because she's not great in ring. She's not terrible. She's physically,
she's Chris Masters.
Yeah, but look what happened
She's
to
Chris
him.
Masters, early Chris Masters.
Yeah, that didn't work out too well either.
I know. That's why I'm saying I'm worried. But this match was a chaotic car crash. It was a lot of.
It wasn't terrible.
It was fun. I actually enjoyed it. I didn't know much about Metaphor. They intrigue me. The Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson. I'm like, oh, okay, new faces. This could be interesting. Chelsea Green and Piper Never were fucking great as the comedic tag team. We mentioned this before, how great Chelsea is as a comedic wrestler in the division.
Do you think this
Hera?
match would have been better
Okay.
if it was a? I think they're frozen time. Do you think this match would have been better if it was a?
Or there,
Oh,
that's
there
a
we go.
surprise. Oh, damn it.
Do you think it would have been better if it was a triple threat instead of a fatal
No.
four-way?
No, I would have.
The women from NXT were visually too similar to Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill.
Yeah, no, I get where you're coming from on that one.
I think
The
we would
thing-
have
the-
had more time
the
for
thing-
the character work for Chelsea Green, even though they squeezed it in. But
So what I liked about this is that this also featured a pretty well balance of different type of talent, in the sense of like you have obviously Bianca and Jade are like, we're gonna fucking run roughshod as the tag team champions, and that's like literally them being the champions is kind of their gimmick right now. Fine, it sucks, but it is what it is for right now. Damage Control has been there before, right? They're the veteran team, for lack of a better
they
description.
need rebranding badly.
Who, Damage Control?
Yeah, I don't like the name.
Oh,
I don't
God.
like
Well,
the fact that they are
Asuka's
like.
out.
Yeah, but they're also like the remnants of a team that was filled with
Yeah,
different
yeah,
people
no,
before it was taken
I-
over by Asian women.
I think brand split is going to be, or draft or shake up, whatever the fuck they do after Mania
And
will be
also,
very
the one
good
thing,
for them.
the one big problem with Damage Control is you have a bunch of talent that is, I think, better as singles talent.
They're
than
back.
Tag.
Or are they?
I don't know. They might be. But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't. They offer up like a. I feel like the addition of the NXT women was a redundancy because you already have that build, that wrestling style, in Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. You'd give more.
Yeah.
I think you give more of like you give them more time to show what they're worth instead of like. It just became spot after spot after spot after spot after spot, and no
Yeah.
longer really a wrestling match. That's what you get with the Fatal 4-Way
Which is fine.
tags.
Yeah, which honestly, given listen, I'm
I mean,
willing to
it's crown
forgive that.
jewel. It's crown jewel.
Well,
keep
I was about to say,
forgetting,
like, it's crown jewel for the women's tag titles.
Yeah.
It's like redundancy after redundancy. And what I mean by that is, it's just like, if there's any division that's going to get away with this, like, for lack of a better term, like nonsensical, like car crash craziness, it's this division right here, and it's this match. And yeah, I get your point about the redundancy of adding like another NXT tag team to already women who like
But they're
sort
very
of need to kind
similar,
of
like,
get over.
It's a similar tag team. You've got one woman that's like an Amazon.
Yeah, but I'm no, and I get that, but I'm for exposure of new talent, even if it's just like a minor, like even if it's just a spot fest. I don't give a shit. Like, even if you're just throwing them out there, so it's like, okay, you're gonna start to like, hey, now you're gonna start seeing these guys more. You're gonna know their names more. They did that with fucking Bianca,
Are they even
or
called
with
up?
Jade. Sorry,
Are they even called up, or was this just
I don't
like
believe.
a
I don't.
one-off?
I think it was a one-off, but like they did it with fucking Jade.
I don't know,
Jade bounced around
I
for a little
feel-
bit.
Okay, so the main problem I have is you can't. It's very hard to do both. Build a legitimate women's division, tag division, otherwise, and showcase do these one-off showcase of talent. Unless you're gonna do this match, anybody could have been in it, and I wouldn't have
Yeah.
changed. Which
Yeah.
I don't care for if you're trying to build a division that anybody cares for. Like the women
So-
need more focus to make their shit better. It just
No,
doesn't mean
you're right.
adding more women doesn't make it better. And
No,
I think
you're right.
You could have made bigger the stars. Their stars would have raised a bit higher if it was a triple threat, just because there's not as many fucking people sharing the spotlight.
I do agree with that part. I do agree partially with that part, but the other part I will also say is, and they're back. What do you think? Maybe.
Yeah,
Yay.
our Discord, our computers.
Shat
acting
the bed.
fucking- Yeah.
I think that the God damn it, retain the memory, retain the train thought process. Damn it, hold on, stay with me, brain. I think that in order for them to build anything with the women's tag team division and make it legit,
Too legit.
you at least have to fucking feel. Well, I mean, like I know this is like a spot fest, right? Like I get your point where it's like, okay, they're not putting like enough oomph behind the tag team division, make it valuable enough, and that's true. That's going to take time, which is why their second biggest women, or what, third biggest women's rivalry right now, or our spotlight, is Bianca and Jade. And then when they split, that's going to fuck up obviously the tag team scene or the tag team titles, in the sense that they're going to lose them. And while it's a really easy, sleazy, cheesy way to get heat on the division and get like, wow, big, huge moment, and then like, you know what I mean? Like almost like the women's tag team division is piggybacking off of that moment, which is lazy, and I get that. At least it's something better than what the fuck they were doing with them before, which was pretty much nothing.
Now, my question to you, all of you, when does this breakup happen? What would you think?
Gotta happen at Royal Rumble.
Right, and then it has to blow off at WrestleMania. Is that the thought process?
Yeah.
Got to.
If
If it's gone on long enough, Bianca Belair, I cannot.
well,
I
and here's the kicker: they're gonna drag us on for a while.
Not. That woman drives me fucking nuts.
But she's the EST.
She needs a character change back.
Definitely is not the EST of fucking anything.
So my problem. Okay, if you look in the past, right, every woman wrestler they brought up to NXT, they changed their fucking gimmick. Some disastrously, some they evolved what they were doing.
Bianca was always the EST.
But this is what I'm saying. That's what she needs. At this point, she has her actual ability to be a persona in wrestling has not been tested at all. It's like if Sasha Banks stayed the boss, came up as the boss, never changed anything.
Yeah.
What happens when she has to change character? Is it gonna fucking just drive her into the earth?
That's why Becky's character arc is so much better than everybody else's right now, is because she has changed her.
And it was a natural arc too,
Yeah.
and it made
Yeah.
sense.
That's
It
is that the only one?
into with
in
like the
women's
backstage.
wrestling?
I
Huh?
mean, anything memorable?
Yeah.
Who?
Is she
In
the
terms of-
only one that's had a naturally progressed arc?
Alexa Bliss did.
She just
In
no,
what way?
I don't know about that. She turned
She
into Bray
started out
Wyatt.
as a cheerleader type character.
Oh, I'm talking
and-
about like a wrestler.
Well,
How long was she that though?
Started out as a cheerleader type character, and then developed into the.
I think Becky's is like 20 times bigger though.
It is for sure.
Oh, of course. Oh,
Well,
good
yeah,
God, yes.
And that's only because she broke her face.
Well, I mean, she's you can't
this-
just discredit her because she broke her face. She like actually owned it and made it something. Like I can't discredit Becky Lynch for getting
That's where
over.
her character arc changed. is
That's
when-
where she got noticed.
That's
Yeah.
when she
That's
got
that's
noticed.
where I would even argue that is
She had the
where.
Stone Cold King of the Ring moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yep, you took that out of there. Yep.
Charlotte, not really.
No, but honestly, she's one that you could. She has the ability to. Honestly, Charlotte has the ability to probably do fine no matter what.
I think there's a couple of girls in NXT right now that could do that.
I know there's a lot of people that are gonna probably hate me in saying this in terms of Charlotte Flair comparison, but and even I kind of like at it, but to me, Charlotte's like the Undertaker of the women's division.
Yeah,
She is.
she's
No.
Ric Flair.
She-
Stay Ric
she-
Flair
No,
forever.
no, in sense of her.
She is, I agree with Basement. She is Ric Flair.
But it's the same idea.
Well-
like
well,
keep
it's-
that
it's-
persona
it's-
forever.
It's the position in the company and how they're promoted and perceived. I mean, the Taker's like, oh, like I mean, granted, Taker's a little bit different in the sense of like the the fucking mythology and the bullshit, but the idea of the solid, constant like person who's done everything and been at the top of the Mount X team amount of times.
Hmm.
Right.
She's got
The
the
one
acumen
who,
where
when
she
you
probably
have-
won't wrestle for championships anymore.
That one where like when you
Right.
have someone who's rising through the ranks, ooh, let's put him against so and so. Let's see how they do.
I think Charlotte's going to show up at Royal Rumble.
Yeah, she's
I
got to
wouldn't be
come back
surprised.
sometime.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised because I think they're
What
going to do
the hell-
Tiffany and
is
Charlotte.
Alexa Bliss dead? What the fuck happened? to her?
No, I think
No,
she's
If she's had issues, she's had a baby,
mhm.
but she's got drop foot.
Mm.
How long has she been out? She feels like she's been out for years.
I think it's close to 2.
Yeah.
She's got problems with the nerves in her legs, so
Yeah.
because of the baby,
Uh,
and it's the same thing with Carmella. So
Yeah, they're just getting
you know
checked
what?
out.
Alexa Bliss. I wouldn't mind
they're-
Alexa
they're-
Bliss coming back as like a manager or like a speaking role. She's good on the mic.
I know exactly where I would put her, and I'm not saying on one side or the other, but
I don't want to see
Fucking
her
have her
wrestle
do some-
again, to be honest.
all I was gonna say was I wasn't really big on her wrestling ability, but throw with the Wyatts. The Wyatts would make a very interesting, compelling story.
Oh.
Well, hear me out. Hear me out. I'm not saying joining the Wyatts,
okay.
but anyway,
Oh, right.
Raw. No, I'm just going on. Rollins and Reed at Crown Jewel.
Too long, but a good match.
Yeah, I agree.
It was,
Yeah,
about,
it's
it was about 6 minutes or 5 minutes too long, but it was a good match.
12 minutes and 20 seconds match.
It should have been about 8.
Third longest? Yeah, third longest.
Because after
This
a while,
should have
they I don't know, they just like it was redundant. They were doing the same
Yeah.
thing over and over, right? But,
for a point I'm going to make later on. This should have been before the main event.
Yeah.
yes, for sure. That's I agree with you 100% on that booking.
Yeah, I think this should have been, and I'll explain why when we get there. But I think this should have been the match before Cody and Gunter. But we'll get there. Women's
I don't
match.
think they wanted to do back-to-back women's matches, but
Wait, what?
I guess they wouldn't have to. They could do the
No,
tag
if you just
stuff
switch
there.
it. If you did, I would have switched the position of Seth's match with the U.S. title.
Yeah.
That's just me in terms
Oh,
of
but
position.
You know
But
what? Then that whole end drags massively.
I know,
Yeah.
I know. But you get some adrenaline off of what happens with Kevin and Randy, feeding into that crazy ending with the curb stomps with Seth and Bronson. But you are right though. You do lose a good shit ton of momentum.
It's a weird. I find this with Triple H's pay-per-views all the time. They're weird, like to book them. Like you're not.
God
really
bless
gonna-
them.
You're really never gonna win with the matches that they set up in
Yeah,
terms
no.
of booking. Most of the time they make it work, but yeah, this one was like at some
Now
point
it's a tough one.
it's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the women's match, Basement's favorite, Liv Morgan, Nia Jax,
This was
the
terrible.
10-star classic that was.
Yeah.
So
This was the worst
heel,
match of the night for sure.
by far.
Yeah.
Heel versus heel and interference galore. What a way to crown the first ever women's champion in the sweet Saudi Arabia.
I will say there was only one physical interference in the actual match, and it had nothing to do with Tiffany Stratton.
Was
Tiffany,
it?
It was
Tiffany
Raquel.
never touched Naya, and she never touched Liv.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I told this to you guys the other night. I'm just gonna say it once. I hate the fucking high school storyline telling they do with the girls, the women.
Yes.
Everything is fucking. We're in ninth
But you know,
grade.
but you know what though? I can at least argue the Tiffany Stratton one and Naya only works because with that type of. Well, I was to say because of Tiffany's character, she is a high school
Mean girl, yeah.
like that.
She's
You know what I
somebody
mean?
that
Like,
her character will change. It has to.
It's going to.
agreed. I think it'll become elitist
Yeah.
kind
No,
of.
I think she's going to be the baby face.
Well,
Just with the way they're doing it.
She is so over right now. It's
Yeah,
so
they-
easy to
yeah,
put her
they-
babyface.
they really could. They
You know what I would do
yeah,
with her?
they-
I
yeah.
would do exactly what
I
you're
could see
saying.
that.
Turn her baby face, but I wouldn't let it last too long. You know, have her have like a 6-month run as baby faced, and then make like a statement when she turns heel.
Bring Charlotte in, back, heel Charlotte versus babyface
the double
Tiff.
turn?
Tiff with the win. No,
Double
God,
turn, yeah.
God, no. Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
Well,
you
you don't
could.
really have to turn Charlotte anything. She's the heel, but Tiffany Stratton needs to turn heel, like as her crowning moment to be one of the
I
next bigs.
honestly would have Charlotte show back up and Tiffany start following her around like a lost puppy dog, and Charlotte takes her under her wing, and Tiffany Stratton turns on her. That's how I do it.
But then you're kind of
But then it's just-
replaying this storyline with someone else.
I was about to say it's kind of making Charlotte look like a dumbass if she's going to fall for this shit a second time. I'm not against the idea of Charlotte mentoring
Or
Tiffany.
have Charlotte turn on her.
I wouldn't partner her together with somebody else after she breaks up.
I
with
would
Nia.
like to have actually Nia Jax
Really
versus
not
you know what?
with Nia.
Nia Jax versus Charlotte at the Rumble. Charlotte wins. She cashes in, takes the belt off of Charlotte. Move on to
Ooh.
WrestleMania with that being the match you want to have.
So then, you could have the write off in between if you wanted to do Tiffany and Nia.
Yeah.
Tiffany retains. That writes Nia out of the picture completely.
And you know
then
what?
just
You
leave.
paint for that time from Rumble
Yeah.
to Mania. You paint her as like the goody two shoes and Charlotte as the heel, and you have like the match tell the story of her turning heel at Mania.
It would at least deliver enough interest. That's actually not a bad idea.
Match was terrible
But-
anyway at this this match.
Yeah,
Yeah, anybody who believes that little 98 fucking pound Liv Morgan could do any kind of damage to 175, 190 pound Nia Jax.
every fucking move that Liv did to her,
Looks so impactful.
Nia had to do to herself because Liv couldn't. Nia Jax.
heard this
This
before.
is nothing
It's the
against
Rey
Nia Jax.
Mysterio conversation.
Nia Jax's head.
Yes.
Nia Jax's head weighs more than Liv Morgan does.
Um,
right? It's fucking terrible.
But
real quick.
Sorry,
oh,
go ahead. No, Connor, you go. I'll say it.
Quick
after.
side note: what do we think of the belts themselves? The actual design of the
I
titles.
don't mind
Which
them.
which ones? The Saudi Arabia
Crown
ones?
Jewel ones. Yeah.
You hit it right on the money. They look like the gift of the gods. Just like if you bought it from a thrift store.
Like from Temu or
Like it's just so gaudy. There's so
and then,
many
what the
fucking
irony thing is, I think you
diamonds
said
all
it best,
over
is
it.
that they look better as ring, or I can't remember who said it. So,
Yeah,
so they
I
look
did.
better
That's
as
what they
ring.
are. They're
Heather
Super
did.
Bowl
I
rings.
think
And then they
it's
turn them into
funny that
rings.
When they're wrapped, they look like a ring.
Yeah, they're Super
Right.
Bowl rings.
And then they make
Yeah.
them into, and then they actually did, which I think is
You know
actually a
what they
pretty
look
cool idea.
like?
Cock rings.
They look like the AEW World Championships.
I like
Yeah.
that. I like the shape of them. They're too okay. The Saudi Arabian belts are too big.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
but, like,
they were
I-
basement. They were brought into
I
the
know.
ring and smoking camels.
But I do like the
Fucking weird.
I like
shit.
the
Sorry,
plate. I like the plate shape to that title.
I do
just-
too.
I just
it's
don't like
it's a different shape.
It was just it's so over the top. But again, it's Saudi money. That's where you have to go with it.
Exactly.
What I was gonna say is like, yeah, we might not like Liv Morgan, whatever, right? But you have to have. You can't have just the fucking muscle mommies have all the titles,
No.
I got
right?
you.
You have to
Yeah,
have
I'm
that
not
diversity.
saying that at all.
And like, name me one wrestler that's Liv Morgan's size that is incredible. That's not Asuka or Io Sky.
I would say Ivy Nile is getting there.
Ivy Nile is also a muscle
She's-
mommy, isn't she?
She
Here's the
yeah.
funny thing. Ivy Nile is the girl who is the
Yeah, my
same
ship.
size in height as Alexa Bliss, but she's got the muscle
she
mass of fucking Rhea Ripley.
She's on Monday Night Raw, right?
The problem is you got too many muscle bound
Did
monsters.
you watch her fucking match on Monday night?
He
It
doesn't
was fucking terrible. And it was her fucking fault. She is so fucking green that if you fucking wiped her ass, it would come up green. She is terrible.
She shits like a baby.
They brought her up too fucking soon. In
Vegan.
fact, they brought up the other two way too fucking soon.
Most of the women have been brought up too soon, but
I'm
it's
talking about
because
the
honestly,
two-
NXT has really
Creed
had
brothers.
and yeah, well that's true too. But NXT has had like a huge influx of women wrestlers, almost to like bolster the fact that they didn't have enough to build this fucking division on the main rosters. So they're trying to like build them up as quick as they can and go in.
Yeah.
Ivy Nile, I've seen her wrestle a couple times. She doesn't do anything for me, but there's potential there. But it's no different. All you're doing is you're taking fucking Jade Cargill and making her 2.5 feet shorter. Like you have to have diversity in body sizes, which is why I'm okay with Nia Jax being a champion, because it gets boring if you see these fucking like we've seen it, man. Go back to the fucking '90s wrestling, these guys that can hardly wipe the shit out of their own ass fighting each other. It gets boring quick. You need diversity in wrestling. So
I hear you.
and I actually don't like. She is not terrible. Liv Morgan is about as good as wrestler as fucking Alexa Bliss.
I do not hate Liv Morgan. I do not like the fact that they keep throwing her into
the belt
these fucking.
Massive.
It's terrible. She is so Sasha Banks. It's not even fucking funny. She talks just like Sasha Banks does. She acts like Sasha fucking Banks does. Is fucking annoying. I cannot stand it. If they let her actually just be herself, or if she would just be her fucking self, because I don't think Triple H, he's like, well, you got to be this way. I don't think Triple H is that kind of guy. He wants his people to be them authentic selves turned up to 12. Because you look at Hunter himself, that's all he is. He is himself.
I do.
Up to 12.
I do have to say that I cannot think of anything since Levesque took over the book. I legitimately cannot think of any promo that didn't sound authentic.
Yeah.
Nothing has felt scripted.
The
Honestly.
problem with Liv Morgan is she's not a champion. She's not a main eventer. She is somebody like her role with Dominic is perfect for what she is, but she shouldn't have the title. She's not a believable champion. She's okay wrestling against other people. She's okay.
She's not your marketable centerpiece of the division.
She's not,
No.
but you know what?
No.
What they do is they look at like the amount of money and the amount of attention that they get for the whole Dominic, Rhea, Liv Morgan thing. They're gonna keep pumping this shit out because it's not for us, but there's a huge fandom for this whole fucking weird ass, stupid fucking love triangle
And
shit.
it's the younger demo that's the fandom.
Well, right now, Rhea's hurt again, so they're going to have to hold off.
Broken orbital bone. Like,
Yeah.
But you know what? It doesn't hurt them at all. So what? They hold
It
off.
actually
and you
kind
keep-
of does.
Well, you
It
keep
actually-
Dom.
well,
you keep Dom
basically
and
it
Liv
does.
Morgan together. They're not gonna lose steam.
I understand that, but it kind of does when you start and then have to stop because somebody gets hurt.
I mean, yeah, it obviously is a bummer, and you'd
I'm
rather
saying
keep
they-
things fluid and going, but it's not.
I think
It's easily
I
booked
think
around.
Rhea
is what I'm saying.
Ripley is in trouble.
They are
She keeps getting fucking hurt at the wrong fucking time.
so that
Oh,
point.
no,
Not. Oh, go ahead. Heather. Sorry.
The last major stoppage was actually because of Rhea hurting Liv, because Liv got hurt.
Well, that was yes.
So
That's
so
right,
Wait a second.
Well, but then Rhea did actually hurt her shoulder. And now Rhea Ripley actually has a hurt orbital, or she hurt her
Right.
orbital, broke her orbital bone. So every fucking time this fucking storyline gets started, it has to stop because somebody gets hurt.
right. Here's
It's
the
gonna
thing.
kill it.
Here's the only thing I will say to that though, is that WWE in recent years, with again Triple H taking over the book, creatively has been able to work around that twice. Once with the women's division and once with the men, and still kept it hot, which surprised the fuck out of me, to be honest with you. Because
name one, the other
well,
one.
Punk.
With that whole storyline with Drew.
Yeah.
Right. So they were able to work around that, as if they can apply those same tactics to this. I mean, yeah, it sucks that I'm not denying it sucks and it does slow the momentum down, but I think creatively they're in a far better position and they're able to handle things better than the previous administration, because they
The only way it works is if Rhea comes back and starts cutting vignettes saying, "Rhea, I'm coming." You know, I am not forgetting about you.
Right. Rhea, if Rhea cuts a promo, well, she would first go after Raquel.
Yes.
And then Liv would be the ultimate like revenge, like the capper. Because that's the whole reason they added.
Actually, she finally getting her.
Oh
hands
yeah,
on
true.
him
Yeah,
and beating the fuck out of him.
She's done it. She's done it 4 fucking times.
Yeah, but this is JP. This is fucking this is the horse. This is the same like tactical heel shit they've done in the 80s, where it's like the heel will always, the one heels that you want to see that get their asses kicked, they'll just slide out of harm's way, or they just get enough. You know, they just squeak by, like the Freebirds, Flair, a lot of them did.
We already talked about that match. Sorry, he's just telling us what the bloodline happened. Yeah, we already know what happened. It was an all right match. Wasn't great. But anyway, I'm starting to taper off on Liv. I hate Dominic.
I'm not really.
So one thing I will say is there's a couple of storylines, and yes, this one is being prolonged due to injury, but it hurts them more the fact that there's a couple other storylines that they've got going that are long-term storytelling. They're starting up a Kevin Owens long-term storytelling. They've got the Sami Zayn bloodline, all that shit that's been going on forever. This one is turning long-term, even though it probably shouldn't have been, because it unfortunately has to. So this is the risk you run to when you have, realistically in wrestling, there should be 1 to 2 long-term storytelling going on at once. Everything else should be medium to short-term. You've got Judgment Day that's gone on for fucking 7,000 years. Like it's too much. So when you do hit an injury or a snag, now you're just prolonging another thing that should be done. So I can see what JP is saying in that respect, at least. But I mean, you can't do anything about it. They've positioned themselves to stay afloat with injuries in almost any storyline that they have to face because of how many other people are built up and how some of the things like. I'm telling you, Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio, that can go on until fucking next year, and people will still be eating it up.
Yeah. Yep.
Even though I'm not, but.
Well, hopefully they kill off Dominic.
I pop more for Dom than I do Liv. What?
I can't stand
He gets killed off like he's in a soap opera.
Fucking hate him.
He'll be the new Victor.
Him and his dad bore the fucking shit out.
He gets shot finally. Kevin Owens and Randy Orton never officially started. It was ruled a no contest.
This was a fun segment, and I like what they did here because they gave the audience what they came to see. And this is the one thing where I'm like, this is how, if you want to give like that hardcore match without booking really a hardcore match, this is what you do.
This is kind of refreshing, and I mean that in the sense of like the way it was presented in terms of the ripple effect it had on the show. It felt real. It felt legit. We knew it was choreographed, obviously, but like. The suspension of disbelief was pretty good and pretty believable. GM's coming in, fucking Pierce getting laid out by an RKO, Nick Aldis being out there. It added an extra wrinkle to the rivalry that it kind of needed to like ramp up. Like you could tell they were trying to make this rivalry like, oh, it's the second biggest or third biggest on SmackDown, and it was interesting, but I don't think it was that intense. This certainly helped push that narrative in that direction.
So I got that's a 2-part question for you guys. It's obvious that they're giving Kevin Owens a push with this, right? Now, is this a push just to face Cody Rhodes and lose? Or are they looking to potentially take the belt off his hands and move? Like, do you think Kevin Owens will beat Cody Rhodes?
No.
For the championship?
No.
So this,
Well, with the
No,
new
no.
character twist they're doing with him and him going back to the psychotic Kevin Steen as he was, they might.
Do you think Kevin
Or they
Owens?
might really heavily tease him getting very close to doing it.
Do you
Yeah, I
think
don't.
Kevin Owens Cody Rhodes happens at Mania
No.
No.
Rumble?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so then even if Kevin Owens wins or Cody Rhodes, we're assuming that the winner of the Rumble then will take on one or the other at. They haven't made it that it has to be that belt. It could be any championship, right?
No,
Well, your choice, yeah.
just like last year. It was winner's choice.
So I mean, guys,
Literally
keep
any
in mind,
belt.
man. We're talking about Triple H, and this is relatively in its infancy. So I haven't seen him start a rivalry that he's not even. Kevin Owens is not even facing the guy he's going to actually be facing down the road, and we're not that far from Royal Rumble. So
Yeah.
like, things have to go real quick, and we know Triple H is not man that goes really quick.
I think Kevin will be the next challenger for Cody after he beats Randy Orton in Survivor Series. I think that it will carry Cody until we get to Mania with whoever his opponent may be. I can't think of who the fuck. And I think when it's time to shake shit up after Mania, I think Kevin goes to Raw and starts a run as a heel on Raw.
We'll see.
I don't know. I feel like if you don't put the title on him, you have to move him.
Yeah,
And if you
right.
do put the title on him,
I think we're all
how do you
forgetting
really get
about
that?
one person who is
Drew
not there.
McIntyre.
Yes.
Yeah.
He
But I mean-
so deserves to win the Rumble
I
and
think
then take
he
the title off Cody.
may be the one that
That
beats
is
Cody.
okay. So you know what? That's I think what should happen. So if we're gonna be fucking Miss Cleo, and we're gonna say that Kevin Owens
Drew.
beats Randy and loses to
Yep.
Cody Rhodes at Rumble, Drew
Yep.
McIntyre wins the Rumble, faces Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania.
Yep.
The other belt, what do you do with that? Gunther has it.
I would have Kevin Owens.
You can't. That's
Win that
yeah. But he's gonna lose at Royal Rumble potentially, and then just fucking transition over and immediately go for a title against someone he has no beef with.
I don't. I think Gunther will win at WrestleMania.
Who will he
Whoever he
face? Do you think?
Might end
Ide-
up being Seth.
If the stars no, I think they'll do Seth and Punk at Mania. I think that's their money. I think that's
what
their
they're
money
gonna
match.
do. That's going to be a big match.
But if Punk was injured or whatever, yeah, that's I think that's the obvious.
You might also see a
Um,
multi-man match in one of these because there's a lot of singles matches.
Well, you
being
might
predicted for Mania.
see you might see Punk and Seth and Gunther in a triple threat.
Possibly, this what I'm about to say is a bit of a long stretch given like all the. But I think if he's around and things work out and doesn't blow up in people's faces, Gunther and Lesnar.
Like you see, we're forgetting about him too. That could be a thing.
We're also forgetting.
I know there's still a lot of shit that has to be worked out for that to
Sarah
happen.
Marshall.
God fucking no.
It's happening. I'm telling you, it's happening.
I just hope it's not me. Well,
No,
actually,
we're
you know
also
what?
forgetting Braun Breaker.
Mm-hmm.
Braun Breaker will be in WrestleMania for.
Now is John Cena coming back before WrestleMania?
Oh
Yes.
yeah,
That whole year.
Royal
2025,
Rumble.
whole
He said the
year.
Royal
Who
Rumble.
is
will
he
be at that
fighting?
Royal-
Oh God damn
Actually, I would
it!
do John Cena and CM Punk. Fuck Seth Rollins and
Yeah.
CM Punk. To be honest
I
with you,
agree.
you
Yeah,
only got 1 year to do this shit with them.
You
So-
might see Gunther versus John Cena.
Actually, if we're positioning all these other players against each other the way that we're doing it right now, do we do Cena Orton at Mania?
You
The match
see-
that never
you
happened.
See the options that Triple H
I know
has?
he's rich for options, but I mean we could sit here and fantasy book all night. The triple threat
Back to the match.
the triple threat match. I mean we're gonna talk more about Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. They beat the shit out of each other around the arena. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Triple threat match I think was actually the best match of the night if I have to look back at it.
I hated it. I didn't like it.
Yeah, that's fine.
The finish was great. But I hated the
Yes.
finish.
Yeah. The double maneuver there by LA Knight onto both of them. I love that.
I think LA Knight could be one of those. You got to throw him into that.
I
Like,
think
there's
you're gonna
just too
turn
many
him
people.
heel, dude.
There's too many fucking
and
people.
and literally with every option that's put forward, it's a big win.
LA
Because
Knight
of
and
how
John
over
Cena.
they are.
LA Knight and John
Well,
Cena would be good. The
So
match wouldn't
Yeah.
be good, but like the
Heather-
hype for it.
to Heather's point, like that's the genius of pushing everyone
Well,
and
that's
not
the genius
just like
of
one.
realizing you have a fucking A-list.
You know what
I
the
don't know what
great
Vince
thing-
McMahon was ever thinking, man. He's so stupid
Do you
at
know?
times.
Do you know what the great thing about Triple H is? Is he's actually pushing people without pushing them.
Yes.
They're doing
Yeah.
it themselves.
He's letting
Correct.
them organically get over and grow, which is
You've got, like-
fucking amazing.
You've got like 8 to 10 fucking top stars, legit like top talent that you could start a wrestling company with.
Yes.
And they're taking full advantage of the brand split in terms of how like the success ratio that it had. When
Finally using like the idea of having 2 world titles properly, because they both feel relatively strong.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar?
I mean, obviously the world title had a fucking you know
300 yards.
an uphill battle, but I think that putting it on Seth and having him like have these like fucking barn burner or not barn burner matches, but like really solid matches on every single PLE obviously helped try to boost that its value as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
I honestly think next year Seth Rollins needs to be holding the major world title. It needs to happen, man. Like at some
Yeah.
point in time, his
I
career
could see that.
will run its course, and like you'll never get that legitimate top tier run from him that I think you could have. The problem is if you put the title on him, he's got to hold it for like a fucking year, easy. I would say.
Ooh.
Seth Rollins.
I don't want to see a national champion out of him.
Then we got the main we got the main event. We got Cody and the Gunt.
This
Now-
is so boring.
So I say this is not, and I'm not saying that the match itself wasn't boring itself either, but I do have to say that I think part of the problem of the match is the fact that it had a really fast paced triple threat match right before it. And that momentum came to a really hard stop.
How do you
Yeah.
start a
It
match
was,
with
like,
fucking rest
immediate.
holds? I don't care who you are. Unless you're a
So
500-pound man against a 500-pound man. Why the fuck are you rest holding? Like the first
I
move
think-
is rest hold.
I think if you flipped this the US title and Seth and Bronson, like I said earlier, it would I think this match would be viewed a little bit better. Not a lot, but a little bit. But yeah, this was a very A to B kind of
This match for
Yeah.
me was like a 3 out of 10. It was bad. Like I don't think either guy is great in ring.
Right.
So you're never gonna
They
get
showed it.
like a 9 out of 10. But like the best they could do is probably like a 7.5 out of 10. The problem is you put on top of that they're wrestling for some fucking bullshit title. There's no build. It's just fucking champion versus champion. If you're
Yeah.
gonna do this, you put on the fucking best in-ring talent you have. This is where they made the mistake.
Yeah.
This was the Crown Jewel it should have been just like fucking Dream Match Fest. Fuck storylines. give me the dream matches. Because there's no storylines in this shit anyway. They did
Bloodline.
do it, but like
The only storyline that was really in anything was the triple threat match and the fucking
Bloodline.
and they had the women's match for the Saudi
Kevin and
Arabian
Randy.
title. I mean, it was littered with storylines actually, but like I don't think you needed to do it. It's like you can't have
Yeah.
both. And if you're gonna, I don't know, fuck it, whatever. Match sucked.
The bottom line is you didn't miss anything if you skipped this pay-per-view. Or PLE.
Yeah,
whatever you wanna call
At
it.
the end of the day, that's
Like-
exactly what
Do
that
not
boils down to.
disagree. I like what Cody has done, but Gunther just bores the fucking shit out of me. I can't. I said it when they put the fucking title on him. It was a mistake, and I still to this day.
I'm with you. They should have
I
never taken
didn't
him from the IC title to
understand.
the world title so quick. That was stupid.
They should have had him lose his first time. You can't just fucking have a guy win everything right away all the
Lost his
fucking
mind.
time. Because what does it fucking do?
Nothing.
It does nothing for Gunther.
So all I would say is all you have to do is look at his IC title reign. 666 days. Yes, he was over. Yes, the fans got okay with him, I guess. But like, you're not gonna. What more are you gonna get when you put another strap on him like 2 months later? Like you're gonna have the same run. You can't go
Yep.
from IC to world champion in like fucking I don't know how long was it? It was like no time at all.
So he lost the IC title at Mania 40, and that
Yeah.
SummerSlam he was world heavyweight
Yeah,
champion.
6 months,
You
and
give
that's
him time to
that's
fucking breathe.
that's a
man.
Triple H 2 month. I know it's 6
Yeah.
months in real life, but that's 2 month Triple H.
Yeah, not wrong.
Yep.
It realistically just went from one person to the other, and his title run has been no different than his IC run, and people already
Yeah.
had fucking 2 years of that. Why do you think they want more?
Yeah, something's gotta fucking change soon.
Gunther's gonna be a problem
Uh,
because what do you do with him? What do
well, I
you
can
do
tell
with
you
him if he's
because
not champion?
I just read the spoilers from Raw.
How dare you?
Dun, 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 dun.
It didn't even happen yet.
Yeah, it did.
I know.
They fucking taped it Monday, right? Raw.
They did. Oh, they
Yeah,
did it over there, didn't they?
They sure
Saudi
as fuck did.
Arabia.
Because jet lag's a
Fine.
bitch.
I don't mind that. That's okay. I don't care.
Well, it only makes
I don't.
sense.
I don't go looking for the Raw results. It's a Raw.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The pay-per-view is completely different,
right.
or PLE, whatever the fuck you want to call it. For me, anyway. Yeah, but overall, the show, I give it a 5.5 out of 6. It was a glorified house show.
It did a good job of continuing
It-
storylines that existed. It did a bad job of being a good wrestling show.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But like again, it's a SmackDown or a Raw is what it is,
You,
really.
you didn't miss anything really with this. So if
The-
you're like, ah, bummer, I
the-
missed Crown Jewel, it's like you're good. Don't worry about it.
The four big pay-per-views are really the others 8 or how many ever they do. They're just in your houses.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
all they
that's what this is.
are.
Yeah, that's what this was.
I want to say Boto's name like fucking Harry Potter. Boto.
That's it.
You gotta get the fucking.
Hello, Pluto.
You gotta get the
Call
pop
me a
pop those
hoe?
cheeks.
Did you just call me a hobo-to?
Hoboto.
You're a
Hobo.
hoe.
Hobo.
Hoe?
Hey, I just
Um,
real quick, I just saw this thing online and said replacing Biden with Harris is like shitting your pants and changing your shirt. But
He said, "Rip Peanut." Yes, they did raid a house and kill a squirrel. Yes, they did.
And raccoon.
oh, that? What the? Okay, somebody
That's
explain this shit to me, please.
The only thing
Please.
I'll explain what I know. Apparently, this guy's social media account was about rescue animals, and he had a rescue squirrel that was like the branding for his rescue animal shit. And it lived in his house, and people called the cops, and they raided his house. They euthanized the squirrel. They killed the raccoon, and then they were like, "Okay, we didn't find anything. Go back home."
you know what this is? This is gonna be fucking this generation's goddamn Harambe.
Yes.
I loaded up Twitter like, "This is worse than George Floyd." With a picture of a squirrel.
Did you really?
That's what I saw on Twitter.
Oh, I think you said you posted it on Twitter.
So, this is the problem with society today.
Oh, here we go again. I'm just kidding.
No, I'm just saying that's the problem with society today. They see something and they're like, "Oh, that guy has a squirrel in his house. I don't like that. Get the fuck out of here."
Well, the way they made it sound, it was like some coordinated assault. I don't know
It was.
why.
Yeah, they made it.
It
They
was.
described it like it was like almost like they were
Watch
taking
the
out Bin
video.
Laden.
We're gonna make a hit on Peanut the squirrel. Can't
Go
have this
ahead,
Is
anymore.
that infrared?
I saw the video that the owner put out. He said they came in, raided his house, refused to turn on their body cams, and kept him and his wife out of their house for 5 hours while they searched the entire place.
For what?
The squirrel.
As one singular woman from Texas
Okay.
saw them on social media and then started reporting him to animal services with thousands of complaints.
Of what though?
Bullshit.
We're all living inside.
Yeah,
Oh
the
my
the thing
God.
is, I don't understand why like a fucking like FBI raiding party is warranted for a squirrel inside someones house.
Because
Someone that
because the-
is there
I
any
can tell you why.
logic to anything anymore? Like I
I
feel
can
like,
tell you why.
like tell me, please.
I don't know.
They gotta make sure they cover their nuts.
Oh, I gotta see it.
I really don't know. That's mind blowing to me.
Well, here's what I
This
think
is what
is
New York
Peanut the
City is now.
Squirrel.
Well, this is what New York State is now. Government outreach to the point of fucking embarrassment.
Everybody
Yeah,
Dude.
enjoy.
Crown Jewel,
Look,
6
look.
out of 10.
Look at it. He's got a little Kobe hat.
Well, I mean, my grandma had a pig in the house.
I just don't understand. Like,
What a nice thing to say about it.
at that point, I know it's like a squirrel. And people are like, who cares? It's a squirrel. But like, yeah, but if they can do it to someone's pet that's a squirrel, they can do it to anybody's pet that's anything. So like,
Yes.
you have to understand that like when the most ridiculous
pet
thing
Hulans.
happens, it just
You
opens the
watch
door
what
for less
happens.
ridiculous things to happen.
Watch what fucking happens when they fucking outlaw pit bulls.
Well, they already did here.
You're allowed to have them in New York.
You know what? When I was young, I never thought I'd grow up hating the euthanasia.
Ta-da.
Say that again.
I can't. It's just funny in my mind.
That was funny.
No, euthanasia is fine for any animal that's suffering.
If they're
But-
suffering,
Yeah.
yes.
I had to euthanize my dog, but going in and killing a very fucking healthy animal for
Oh,
no
that's
reason.
the fucked up part. The
How did they
squirrel.
kill him? Did they fucking gun him down?
The squirrel. No, I'm going to tell you why they killed him though.
Did
The
it kneel on his
squirrel
neck?
bit one of the officers, and so they had to euthanize it to test it for rabies.
Okay, that's why.
Wait, hold on. You
So-
don't have to do that. I already know because I work in the industry that tests for rabies. You don't
You're-
need to
you're-
kill the animal to test the animal for rabies. You can just take rabies vaccination.
Well, you live in Canada. We live in the United States. If
Shit,
if a
the hell
dog
are you saying?
bites somebody here, they have to euthanize it.
It's actually here. It's the person that gets bitten can push for euthanasia for the
Correct.
animal, or they can
Yes.
just say no, don't do it. But in this case, they bit an officer who was in there for God knows what reason. He went out fighting. I hope he bit him in. I hope he bit him in the nuts.
Yeah, well,
Probably did.
And the raccoon got the same treatment, even though the raccoon didn't bite anybody.
It'd be funny, man. A squirrel with a cowboy hat runs up to you and bites you. The fucking's got rabies. He's dressed for fuck's sakes.
I mean, you saw his bad, dude. I don't know what you want.
Yeah, I don't. That I didn't. I seen it. I'm like, I don't understand what the fuck this is all about.
Yeah, I only paid a little bit of attention because I'm like, it's one of these things where it's like,
You got to remember, I was kind of disconnected from the loop this past
man,
week.
good
and
job
live.
because fuck the loop. The loop is horrible.
I mean, I watch news only because of what's coming up on Tuesday, so I got to keep myself informed. Because you never know. I might not vote for who everybody thinks I'm voting for because he'll say something stupid.
He, okay, he's already said a million stupid things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but well, so a lot of the stuff that he says, which I find, I mean, a lot of the stuff that he says
Where were you?
is taken so far out of fucking context that it's not even fucking funny. Like that video I shared with you guys. All the, what is it, the 10 lies
No, yeah.
that the media tells you about Donald Trump? Like, they take like very little excerpts. Like, there's good people on both sides argument. It's not what he said.
Yeah, the media is like a complete. Like I've said this for years. The media is the biggest enemy to the people anyway. It always has been. They're never held accountable for anything. They can turn anything any ways they want. They can control a population of billions of people by just saying something. It doesn't even have to have proof anymore. It
Nope.
could just be a little clip of half of a sentence and like, see, told you he said this, and people go crazy.
Journalism doesn't exist anymore.
And it should, honestly, every single person that I honestly think if you're going to produce a clip of something and it's only a minute long speech and you cut it down to 10 seconds and put that online, if you don't put the source or the whole video, you should be fucking tried and go to jail, man.
Yeah,
Because like,
so-
the impact you have on the dumb fucking public is wild. And everybody's going to be like, well, just the public should educate themselves. Man, do you not live in the public? Do you not realize how hard that is? Most people, I don't know, man, how they even exist from day to day with how dumb they are.
No.
So I got home, I sat down, and I think I was watching a football game, and then there was a commercial of NFL players saying, "Get out and vote." And it was just a commercial of saying, this year's election is this, that, and the other thing. There is a choice. And they didn't say what the choice was. They just said, get out there and vote. Those commercials I don't mind. But then you've got fucking the problem with the left is they're using the celebrities because they think the celebrities have that much influence over the people, which some of them they fucking do.
The funniest thing I saw and I shared with you guys was the Avengers Assembled. And the
Oh
actual,
my
the actual,
God.
the actual thing they put out there was,
Did you-
what they ended up saying was "down with democracy," and he's like, "I don't think that's what it was you're making a joke, but actually, what the message you're saying is like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure what you actually want."
It's horrible. And it's like, why in the fuck? And it's going to backfire on them. That was one of those commercials. I'm like, this is going to backfire.
Gonna grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Because you can't say down with democracy when you're sitting there, we have to fight for democracy. That's not the message you want. If you're going to say we have got to get down with they didn't say that. They just kept on saying down with democracy.
At the end, they're like, "And we're down with democracy," but like a good portion of that video was them saying "down with democracy." I don't think it's saying what we wanted to say. It was such a weird video. I'm like, I don't know, man. Just go back to fucking black and white and singing and be cringy as shit while you live in your mansion. And fucking have Mexicans mow your lawn.
I know they won't be able to do that anymore if Donald Trump wins.
Donald Trump doesn't want to ban abortions.
And he doesn't want to ban legal immigrants.
He doesn't want to ban illegal immigrants.
And he's not going
He
to put
doesn't
people in
wanna ban-
furnaces.
He doesn't want to euthanize his enemies. He doesn't want to fucking turn the military on the people that don't disagree with him.
People
Everybody
are so
that listens
mentally
to
ill.
that shit, and he doesn't want to fucking shoot Liz Cheney in the fucking face.
Yeah, that was such even here that got a lot of airwaves here, and I'm like, I remember talking to family, and they're like, "Oh, this is what he said." I'm like, "Let me listen to it," because I know it's lies immediately. No one's gonna come out and be like, "Yeah, we should put her in front of a firing squad and have them kill her." I'm like, yeah, no fucking human being is gonna say that running for president. Yeah, so I'm like, you know what? Let me look it up. Let me listen to it. I listened to it. I'm like, all he's saying is that if she wants to send people to die in war, then she should fucking nut up
Be
and
out
do it
there
herself.
Yeah.
It's the way he said it made it sound, and they used certain words out of that, took words out of that, and said this is what he said.
Well, you can never take words out of what Kamala
they
Harris
only
says because she
hear-
says nothing while saying so much.
They only hear what they want to fucking hear. They are so, what's the word I'm looking for? Red in the face, because he is gaining momentum that they'll do anything
The problem
to
is
fucking.
And a lot of the reason that they are gaining momentum is because of the other side's own stupid shit.
Oh, they're just dumb.
And
They're dumb.
okay, the thing is, it's not all of them. There's a lot of people that are liberal that I think have valid points against Trump, and I can agree with some of them
course.
for sure. But it's the
If
people.
you don't agree with his policies, fine.
It's the people that are fighting against a perceived tyrant that they
Yeah.
don't. It's like they're fighting against the boogeyman, yet the boogeyman doesn't exist, and
Yeah.
they just like put it together in their mind, and they're so angry and they're so fucking out there. And it's like this. It gives your side a really bad name. There are people on the right that are like that too. That are fucking crazy. That are like they'll take like anything that Kamala Harris does or says and be like, "Oh my god, the person is antichrist."
Well, the right doesn't. The right wants to hang her from a tree. And I'm not shitting you. I've seen it.
Yeah, that's you have the extremists on both sides, but I can tell you one thing that's 100% true. There's not a fucking person that's liberal that feels like they need to not talk about their political candidate in public. They
Yeah.
don't shut up about it. I'm fucking here in Canada, and I'm talking to people that are like outright fucking blasting Trump and loving Kamala Harris, and all I'm trying to do is get their water turned off at their house. This is not a place to fucking talk about this shit. But like, there's not one person that's right wing associated here that will even speak. The other side is like, well, we'll just fucking, we'll say
Yeah.
anything we want. Doesn't matter how hateful.
You
I
know
can't wait for
why? Do
Wednesday.
you know why they don't say
'Cause there's
anything?
some- there's-
They
it's
don't want to be ostracized.
Yeah, but which means that there's a political acceptance for left wing speech, which is wrong, and there's
Yes.
no acceptance for right wing. But like, I mean, we said we weren't going to talk about politics. I mean, you're fucking 2 days away
Well,
from the
I
fucking.
said
Glad-
we
glad
didn't
we come back.
talk about it too much.
So all I'm going to say, and I'll probably say it at the end, is oh, stop. Vote. Make your voice heard, whether you believe it or not. And I don't want to hear, well, I don't pay attention to. You should. Because you want your pocketbook is at stake here.
It's not just that.
What
It's
is
like,
Give it to daddy.
You look at what your biggest issue is and run with that, and then read on what the other issues are. But you cannot not
I got some.
have your voice heard. Vote. Don't sit idly by and because I'll tell you right now, if you sit there and don't vote, you have no voice.
I might even come down to American vote. I heard they don't need any voter ID, so
Yeah, well,
In most places, yes. Go to New York.
I kind of
You're
want
not
to see you
even
try to get
allowed
away
to
with it.
touch your ID.
so
Bo-
get out there and
Bo-
vote, guys.
Boto
It
says
takes 2
even
minutes.
Liz's husband won't shoot Liz in the face. Sure, he said.
Yeah, it only takes 2 minutes. It only takes 2 minutes at the most, and you just whatever you agree with
Who's your daddy?
certain things. Just do your research and say, yeah, I agree with this. I agree with this. I agree with this, and vote for it.
Yeah.
Say my name.
I mean, we all have a certain stance on something, and in the end, you're gonna, when it starts impacting the things you like to do,
Oh,
your way
well,
of
that's-
life, your money,
I need to
Yeah.
that's where you kind of have to stand up.
just kind of want to say one quick thing, and I may, and Heather, if I stole your thunder on this, I apologize. I am getting
Hard.
really I'm already there. I'm getting sick to death of the fucking celebrity endorsements.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
course.
They're
I-
they're
I-
disgusting.
I
honestly.
kind of already hit on that.
It's like when celebrities aren't reading off of like an actual well-written script by
Prompter,
somebody
yeah.
else, they sound like fucking bozos because that's what they are. Most of them
Yeah.
are dumbass
Cardi-
fucking drama nerds that
It's-
realistically like they think with.
If
no
I hear
brain.
from a few of if I hear from a few of them that might be politically savvy that are in that field or area that want to speak their mind on it, fine. Like I'm not a huge fan of him, but like a Bill Maher, right? Like if he came out and said something, fine. That kind of makes sense for him to like publicly endorse because blah 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 whatever.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But I'm just sick of all these other ones just coming out of the woodwork left and right and left and right. It's like, all right, like
Well, you notice-
You notice Cardi B and Elon Musk are having a feud on X right now, right?
No, but you also notice that most of the people that are suddenly endorsing Kamala had very close connections to P. Diddy.
Hold on, sorry, Heather. Cardi B and Elon Musk are having a feud on Twitter. Now, just to
Yeah.
give anybody point of reference,
All right, I'm
Elon
gonna look this
Musk
up.
is a South African man
What?
he's South African, and he owns a lot of shares in Tesla. He's sending rockets into space. Cardi
Yes.
B is a former stripper who is outwardly
Turned
said
rapper.
that she's drugged men and robbed them
Yes.
when she was going to have sex with them. Turned rapper, turned political pundit.
Who had
Like,
a
where did this
full-on
come from?
live stream conversation directly with the president of the United States, where she just randomly turns around and goes, "Yeah, you gotta keep your pussy on WAP." I mean, you go out there, you eat your bacon, egg, and cheese, you go and suck some dick, and then blah 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 blah. You gotta brush your teeth and keep that pussy on web. To
Listen,
fucking President Joe
I-
Biden.
What a weird world we live in, where
did
the
he?
two people
Keep his
arguing.
pussy on.
The two people arguing is a fucking guy sending rockets to space and a fucking prostitute.
Yeah, this dumb bitch had the audacity to say, I had to work hard to where I get. What the fuck are you talking about? You robbed men after drugging them. The fuck are you talking about?
How are you not in
Look.
jail? First of all,
Yes.
I cannot. Lady Gaga is gonna be with fucking Kamala tomorrow.
I think I'm starting to lose that grasp on reality. That
All of these. The funny thing
keeps us
is, I
sane
see
the more we
these
talk about
people
this
on
out loud.
Twitter go, oh my god, Taylor Swift backs Kamala Harris.
Yes, because she has the most perfect chicken men.
If you're gonna let a celebrity persuade you on what you're going to vote for,
Yeah,
you
Lord of
don't
Christ,
need to
please
fucking
don't.
vote. I'm sorry, you don't need. You don't. You shouldn't.
I
be able
don't
to
think you're
Hold on.
mentally
Please,
old enough
please,
to vote.
please, if you're
Right.
gonna take celebrity endorsements seriously, please retract my previous said statement about going out and voting, and don't vote.
Well, go out and vote, but please make sure But you didn't listen to what I said. Make sure your vote is informed, not based off of what you hear.
Well, this is the problem,
Find
though.
out for yourself.
The biggest problem with being informed, you're only informed to what the world allows you to be informed on. For a lot of people, a lot of people aren't going to spend thousands of hours looking online for different perspectives or challenge their own beliefs. They're going to look for the people that reinforce their beliefs, that then they can fucking online hang out with and love and everything. I talked to you guys about like certain things that we fall on different sides of,
Mm-hmm.
but it's fine because that's completely normal.
Yes,
As I scratch you off my death
exactly
list.
how conversations and debates work.
And I will say, like historically, I was much more of a liberal or like
Same.
centrist liberal, way more. I was never really conservative, but now what conservative or even slightly conservative is what liberal used to be. It
Yes.
really is, and a lot of like as you get older, you kind of I think at least sane people, for
Yeah.
the most part, kind of move closer to like liberal beliefs, because sorry, not liberal, conservative beliefs,
Conservative.
because a lot of liberal beliefs are like, I'm trying to find myself, which works when you're fucking 16 years old, but when
Yeah.
you're 35 years old trying to start a family, there's a lot of
Right.
conservative beliefs that can be a bit more,
Conducive,
your way,
yes.
and it's also
Yeah.
conducive to like the future of people. Having like a
Yeah.
broken home is not good for anybody, and a lot of liberalism and a lot of liberal beliefs are like you first, family second, where it should be the opposite. way.
Family first,
Yeah.
me second.
If you're gonna if you're gonna have a family, you're responsible. Be responsible.
I
Scary,
think
isn't it?
what I find absolutely hilariously funny is when people tweet out that they lost a friend over politics, and then they blame
Dude,
Donald Trump for it because they lost their friend. And I'm like,
You got too lost in the
"Motherfucker,
sauce,
you're
man."
the one that fucking had the conversation with your friend.
and you're the one who decided to walk
And you're
away.
the one that decided to say, fuck you, I'm done with being your friend. It's your
You're the
fault.
bad friend.
Real quick, with peace, love, and respect to everybody who I interact with on Twitter, I don't take Twitter seriously in the slightest.
No.
No, but I usually read Twitter and I will respond to people that are just stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
Or for your own
anymore.
entertainment.
Everybody
I do
is
it for entertainment.
everybody is so combative on
I'm
the
a
fucking
troll
thing
on
that I'm like,
Twitter.
Yeah.
why
I
do
mean,
I want to
honestly,
like spend my time arguing with fucking
there is actually
4-year-old
also
Jebediah?
Whose head is emptier than the Hindenburg.
there's also been a mass exodus of artists and creators from Twitter over to what the fuck is it called? Blue Sky, I think.
Something like that, I think, yeah.
Yeah, Blue Sky, where it's essentially another version of Twitter, but it's a little bit cleaner and it's not as crazy and not as many fucking people on there. But that's because Twitter latest terms of services just basically said, "Hey, we're going to use anything you post that we can we integrate into our AI program." And it's like, well, fuck you too. And then like all the creative artists that were doing all these things are like, yep, because all their work now could be integrated in their AI bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, Twitter is essentially becoming just a platform for free speech, even if it's like garbage speech. I would not use it as an outlet for creativity anymore.
No.
It was that before when there were so many fucking restraints on it. But
Mm.
like now, if
Mhm.
you're gonna like, if you want to put something out there, I know it's a big platform. There's other platforms to do it: Instagram,
Believe in Heather.
TikTok,
Yeah.
YouTube. I do feel like though, Twitter, like I'm with Elon Musk with how free speech needs to be a thing. You can't start
Mhm.
Agreed.
putting, no matter if you don't want to
can't
hear it or
censor.
not, no matter if it's fucking. I don't think it should be any, like he said, it shouldn't be anything illegal, and that I'm on board with. If
Yeah.
it's anything
Right.
illegal, then it shouldn't be there. But other than that, people will say terrible things. You have the ability to not look at them, block, ignore. Who gives a shit?
Are they changing the block?
So
It's
people that you
Yes.
block,
you
you
can
can
still
see
mute
their
them.
post, but you cannot interact with them.
You can also mute them if you don't want to see their post. So whatever.
Oh yeah, sure.
So mute is actually the way
The way to
you
go.
go if you don't want to see a post from somebody.
Oh, I know who's on the top of my list.
Jargon, I'm also not a fan of Twitter. I just think like with how much things have been regulated in the past for people to be shut down for this, like my fucking YouTube channel got shut down for the stupidest fucking shit,
It did.
and that was
yeah.
a year and a half of work of some form, just completely gone, or 2 years of work of some form completely gone. That they wouldn't allow me to say anything against. They wouldn't even tell me why, and they were just like, "We reviewed it. You're not gonna."
And they wouldn't
like,
even let him
fuck.
in to download the videos that he had so he could re-upload them
I couldn't do
somewhere
anything. It was all gone. 2 years gone. Right. So like that type
Ugh.
of shit over something that like I never said anything that I think like in order to delete and never have anything come back from, you'd have to have something that like should be legal
Your dick was
issues.
out.
else. Yeah.
Well, no, the guy who put his dick out kept his channel. Surprise,
He did.
surprise. And on YouTube now they have some guy fucking waxing his asshole live on YouTube.
Where?
Like it was a while ago, but it's still there.
Oh. What name?
So
Can't
Twitter has
stand it.
the free speech has gotten better.
You're
they,
not being arrested for the
Wow.
dumbest
they
shit.
aren't going to censor you for the dumbest shit.
It's still kind of like a fucking Halo lobby back in
Oh,
2001.
and
the
you're
glory
always
days.
going to get that with any fucking platform.
Oh.
But once you figure out, start going through and only interacting with the posts that you want to see, then your timeline will change.
Yeah, I mean you can modify it to your own shit, but whatever. Twitter is like, yeah, it's pretty toxic, but at the same time, I'd rather it be available than not. Because
Exactly.
once you start, fucking Kamala Harris, we need regulations. No, you don't. Stay the fuck away, please God. We got regulations enough.
Go enjoy Cardi B's.
I do know that Trump is going to, and a lot of the cutting costs
That needs
and
to happen
lowering prices
massively.
are getting rid of the regulations. Is
Well,
what
the
Trump
thing is,
wants.
the government is out of control. Here, it's out of control, and I
Yeah.
know if it's here, it's out of control. There, it's completely out of control as well.
Yeah.
The spending is
We are
ridiculous.
probably more out of control than you guys. at the moment.
Government keeps spending without any
Real-
fucking repercussions, and then they print money, and everybody that lives in that country suffers for it.
How can you hate voting? You don't like filling in a fucking dot or pushing a fucking button? It's
Man,
not
if you
hard.
hate voting, you're going back to a time in which you could just become a slave then.
Yeah.
It's the idea of voting is a necessity. Otherwise, you don't have a voice in the society you live in. They could literally make you live in a toilet, and you'd be like, "Well, I want I want to get out of here." Nope, you don't want to vote. Live in the toilet.
Wait, I mean,
Can you
look,
imagine, like,
your
all right.
choice, but it's like
You might hate the action of doing it, and you might think it's bullshit. Like the problem, I think, is a lot of people have no faith in their government. So,
Right.
like, everybody's gonna be like, voting. Well, I might as well go shit in a hole. There's my vote.
Well, that's why I hate the electoral vote system. It's just
well, the electoral college needs to be in place, or people like me will never get a voice.
Where even you live, Connor, you would barely have a voice because it would be California,
So-
New York, and Florida.
California.
So no. So Boston pretty much cancels out Wisconsin as far as voting goes.
New York
Damn right.
City alone cancels out Wisconsin.
no,
And
but I
do
mean,
you think that's okay?
in terms of the fact that there are states that get different weight amount of votes, and then I don't know the
Okay,
whole
so
It
process.
can't be by population because when you have one state and it has a huge population and the entire population is swayed because a lot of the so states just like provinces here have like media based specifically for the state and province you're in for the problems you're facing. It's going to be
Right.
completely one like here in Ontario. Ontario's liberal. Ontario has like the biggest population. So if it outweighs everywhere else, then you might as well just be like, well, who does Ontario want to be prime minister? Fuck everybody
Yeah.
else.
so that's the
You can't
problem.
do that.
So if you look at the map, the red blue map, the blue map, which there's not a lot of blue, but all of those blue areas make up half the population of the United States of America,
Right.
which tells me that those people that are all in them red areas have to comply with what those people want.
And then you'll
That's
have
So-
not
people
how
that
it should
leave
work.
the people that leave blue states to go to red states, and just because they're done with blue states politics.
But then they vote them
Then
back
they don't have any
in
voice.
the red area that they go to.
Well, if they don't have
this
a
is my
voice there,
frustration, right? Which is like my state, New England and the Northeast has been predominantly Democrat. Predominantly, the only one time that Massachusetts ever voted for a Republican was Reagan, which that's about as Democrat as you're gonna get. But I was just looking up the Electoral College, and it basically says, let me just see here. I just said each state gets as many electors as it has members of Congress, both House and Senate, including Washington D.C.'s 3 electors.
Based on
Current,
population.
yep.
It's like 150,000 per.
So it is based off of it is based off of population to an extent, but more so the members of Congress that each state is able to carry. And so really the bigger problem I have is that I know where things are going to go, so my vote doesn't really feel like it counts as much as it should have.
Sure it does.
Move to Wisconsin.
So here's
you never
the
know
thing.
though. You never know because
It's still so it's still
I know, but
it's still based on a popular vote. So whoever wins that state gets
Right.
those electoral votes. The
Right.
way they should do it is those areas that like one electoral vote for one, but then Republicans would fucking win every year. Every year. There would never be a Democratic president, which is why they don't do that.
I don't know. It's a little defeating when like I mean the last two
Your
the
vote
last
counts.
the last two votes that I did were for the Republican Party,
Okay.
and my state both times.
Just because your state is full, towards the state you live in, most of the fucking people there are mind-numbingly fucking stupid and listen to everything the media fucking tells them.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, it's better to, when it comes
Specifically
to stuff like
one,
that,
but go
it's better
ahead.
to actually do the zoom in on the state itself and see how many other red areas there are that were just outnumbered by the blue.
Yep, that's the big thing. I can tell you right now, Massachusetts isn't as red, isn't as blue as you think it is. Boston.
No, I know it's Boston. Yeah, sure. It sure as shit is, absolutely.
You look at New York City. You look at the state of New York. It's red.
Well, it is.
New York City is blue.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm surprised New Hampshire's not red more. To be very honest,
when you go to like
New
really
Hampshire
high
is pretty
population,
red.
when you go to really high population areas, you get like hive mind, which is wild, but it's 100% true. Like in most places, like it obviously it depends on the person, but hive mind is a huge thing because if you live fucking 5 feet from your neighbors and 5 feet from their neighbors, 5 feet from their neighbors, and like word of mouth, you don't want to be the person that's not fitting in, and everybody feels better when they can talk to their neighbors and converse about the same shit and have the same hates. That's why everybody like finds that common ground to complain. Oh, groceries are so expensive. Oh, gas is so expensive.
There's a lot of reasons why the big cities are blue. It's because they get money from the federal government to be sanctuary cities. That's one thing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They feel that they welfare. Welfare is a big thing in big cities.
No
And it
way.
sucks. Yeah.
I know. I know.
And I'm not saying that
It's a
fine,
bad system.
vote
but
for it, but you're doing nothing but
Well, what you get is a lot of people that depend on the government for money. So anything that's going to be like more money in your hands, they're going to be like, I don't give a shit who it is. It could be a fucking fish from outer space. Money.
I still see people on Twitter saying, "When's the next stimulus check coming?" You dumb motherfucker. Get a fucking job. Get it. A fucking job. Go to fucking McDonald's.
Man,
They
you
pay
have no idea the
$15
amount of people I
fucking
talk
hour.
to that are just what it is like to get into this mentality where it's like it is a victim mentality, and everything that happens in your life is someone else's fault, something else's fault. It's like I'm here and I got 3 kids. Well, why do you have 3 kids?
And guess what?
Did somebody else give you 3 kids, or did you fucking
And-
have sex and have kids?
Right.
And back to what JP said about like get a fucking job and all that, and to kind of piggyback off of that, of what Basement just said, you know what made that all worse?
COVID.
COVID.
yeah.
COVID then was like, oh,
Fan the flames of it.
I can't even talk about it because it infuriates me so much how they handled it here. They gave money to people that didn't deserve it. Meanwhile,
Yep.
screwing people that were still working that needed more. Like people that were on the line. There's so many people that were like, okay, so if it was like, I think it was like, if you make $30,000 or less in the year, you're gonna get this fucking CERB that's gonna give you close to $10,000 over the year. But that was it, just 30,000. So someone that was making maybe 31,000 didn't get it. Yet kids that worked fucking for 1 month of the year got $10,000.
So Boto, I don't know if you're trying to be funny, but if you really don't know what the Electoral College is,
He went to the
state
Electoral College.
each state has, we have congressmen and senators. We have 2 senators per state, and then like I think Wisconsin has 8 congressmen. So there's 10 electoral votes. So if Kamala Harris wins Wisconsin, she gets all 10 of those electoral votes.
I think we should just.
That's how they do the That's what the Electoral College is.
I think we should just do this via the same way we did American Idol back in the day. Just text messaging.
That's gonna be a no for me, dog.
It's gonna be a no from me, dog.
Yeah,
So
okay, I
I
don't know.
Get out and vote, guys. Don't say I don't like voting. Get out and vote.
Unless you're
I
getting,
can accept
unless you take
I
an
don't like
endorsement from a
voting.
celebrity, and
I can
well,
accept I don't like voting, but you should. You should
You
vote.
should still get out and do it. I hate going out there to vote, but
So,
hate going out.
Here's if you don't like voting, don't complain that you don't have enough money in your pocket. That's all I'm gonna fucking say. I don't want to hear it.
freedom of speech.
That's not just that. Don't complain.
You
when,
can
like,
you can say
no,
it. but
don't
I'm just gonna
complain.
tell you- I'm just gonna tell you to shut the fuck up because you didn't vote.
Don't complain when you say something
I
not
tell my brother
acceptable
all the time.
online, and then you get fucking 6 months in jail. We're already there, man. Here you can get fucking jail time for what you say online, which is wild
Yeah.
to me.
What?
Mhm.
oh
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
Trudeau passed that not too long ago.
Yeah,
That's oppression.
It is.
That's
That's-
socialism right
that
there.
is
Welcome
a
to Canada.
dangerous. That is a dangerous step in the wrong direction.
Uh-huh.
hmm When you start suppressing what people can say and do, you don't. Everybody's gonna leave here. I can tell you that, and it sucks because Canada's a beautiful country with so much
You
land.
start seeing the outlines of the boot in the sky.
Yeah.
What's that a boot?
it.
All right, I can't talk politics anymore. What else we
Oh,
got,
you're
guys?
good.
Yeah,
Let's,
no.
Connor, yeah.
I got one more thing about politics. Actually, quite frankly, it's
The
a little
biggest
funny thing. It's the biggest thing. That's quite frankly a loser. It's coming from Kamala Harris.
Calamala.
So my brain melted just 2 seconds ago. So in case anyone's wondering what was going on there, that's what happened.
I was waiting for the ding dong after that. I'm gonna be up.
Yeah, fucking. Apparently, they're adding a map in Fortnite.
The
The
greatest map,
Democrat-
the biggest map.
No, the Democrats are.
What's the map?
Oh, you can show her.
Oh god, I know. It's
Uh,
How dumb that
Ooh.
whole fucking side is.
Why does it
I
have
did
to?
not realize
This is
that
why I would vote.
98% of Fortnite's fucking demographic are fucking 12-year-olds.
Why I would vote is because I don't care about Fortnite, but I hate fucking any form of politics being infused in games that has no place to be in.
Exactly.
And
Yep, here it is.
games and movies and TV
Here it is.
shows, yes, there's politics
Um,
in them, but not this fucking horse shit.
The new Fortnite map released on Monday is titled Freedom Town, USA. Of course it fucking is. Freedom has been a central theme of Harris's pitch to voters. This map includes Harris, her husband Douglas, running mate. Are you fucking kidding me? You can actually play as them in the game.
So my question is, did anybody else hear about like fucking husband like cold cocking a bitch?
I
Yes.
thought I heard something about that.
Yeah, and it's like
It was the babysitter, no less.
see this is where like when you own the media, the things that are heinous about you never come to fruition.
Yes.
And like you're gonna like everything that I've heard that side say is something they're actively doing 90% of the time. So
Yes.
Oh,
I just
boy.
don't get it. I don't get it, man. Yes, let's go play Fortnite and go. I want to play Fortnite as Kamala Harris.
Hey guys, let's all get a quick squad game of Fortnite in when we talk about the Israeli-Palestinian war.
We're gonna.
That's what we do on Saturday nights. Like, what the
I
fuck?
joined that game and just built a wall.
Yeah.
I
I
played
did it.
it one night and I just ran around. I think I ran into a rock.
I think we
like-
all
Actually,
died like 50 times. That's all I
I
mean.
actually wasn't too bad at it. I used a lot of. I think it's mainly because we were playing fucking Call of Duty so much right beforehand.
Right.
That certainly helped a lot. Oh, speaking of which, let me see if I can.
I lived in a bush. I was pushing.
There's a first person shooter in Discord.
God, don't do it to me.
Why?
Because I can't.
You mean you can't?
I can't do it right now.
Why not?
Because I don't want
Oh, okay.
to. Didn't you have some sort of fucking question or something?
Oh yeah, I had 41 questions to ask.
41 fucking questions.
Yeah, to contemplate when you are well high, and that's literally what it says in the fucking title. All right, these are really fucking stupid.
But I'm
Can
not
you
high.
Can you daydream at night?
Hmm?
Can you daydream at night?
What?
Can you?
Can you have a daydream at night?
Well, are you? No, because then it's a nightmare. Can you have a nightmare during the day? Oh my god!
I think JP's dead.
Okay, number one, and I can answer this. Number one.
Oh my god, thank God you can. Yeah, what?
Number one. It's a day, right? Doesn't have to be in the day. But a day is a
You are
day,
breaking
right?
this down so much more than it needs to.
Can
but
you
I'm here
daydream
for it.
at night?
Sure you can,
Is it still
Okay.
called a daydream?
because it's a day.
We're getting more out of this question than I initially thought, just for the record. But go ahead.
It's a day.
So night is day.
Oh my god. Yes.
Yeah, okay. I can agree with that.
Okay, hold on.
A Monday is a day, right? A Tuesday is a day, right? So yes, you can daydream.
Oh, I see your point. Yeah, no, that's a good point. All right,
Day is night.
all right.
Day is night, bitch.
Oh,
Day is night.
No, it makes sense. You're right.
oh, okay.
If life is unfair to everyone, does that mean life is actually fair?
No,
Yes.
The fuck?
because it's not unfair to everybody at the same level. Do you
It
think life
depends.
as Kim
But-
Jong Un is as unfair as it is as like a baby born in a garbage dump?
That was a very quick parallel you pulled together.
Well,
You
he's
had,
just
like, I
saying,
feel like you had that ready to
Left
go.
turn there, I see.
but he's just saying. Somebody that has a dime in their pocket and another person has a penny, that person that has a penny in their pocket, that's more unfair than the person that has a dime in their pocket. So no.
So the concept is flawed for me.
Yes.
Getting born in Canada versus getting born in the Gaza Strip, Come
Yeah.
on.
Like somebody, it's just like somebody that has a regular bowel movement, but that other person has diarrhea.
Mhm.
The person that has diarrhea, it's unfair
You
to
pulled
them.
that. You pulled that out a little too quickly on your
Can't
end.
shit forever. 18 days. Haven't had to shit. Think about that.
Live streaming it all, baby. If actions speak louder than words, is speaking also an action? That God damn.
Yes,
Okay, so
Right.
you're
when
moving your mouth.
it is an
You're moving
action.
your mouth.
Your words are not speaking. Speaking is an action. Words are the
Your
result of
words
that
are
action.
not speaking.
Words are the result of that action.
That's what happens
Well,
after you say
hold
those
on.
words, whether or not you get punched in the face.
The vocalization of those words.
Oh my
Yes.
god. Okay, yeah, we can get into the minutia. Jesus Christ.
Oh God. Jesus Christ. If you try to fail but end up succeeding, what did you actually do?
You
Still tried
succeeded.
to fail.
You did, but you succeeded.
Yeah.
But
So you did
if
exactly
that was
what
not your
But
original
happened.
essentially,
goal.
you failed. You essentially you failed though because you were trying to fail.
But you failed
Right.
at failing.
Yes.
Failed
So
to
is it
failing. but
Two
you
negatives
still-
equal a positive.
So you succeeded.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
No, you failed.
No, right. Two negatives.
Two negatives
Double-
make a positive.
positive,
so you
yeah.
succeeded.
Case closed.
Well, you didn't succeed in failing though.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
But you failed at failing, which makes it a
Double
Success.
negative.
Okay,
Right.
that's
Make
not
it a
that's it.
positive.
It's the wrong way to
equal.
apply this idea. Even
No,
though I
it's not.
said it. Yes, it is.
no. You failed.
You failed. I'll fight you.
All right, this one I love. If you drop soap on the floor, is the floor clean or is the soap dirty?
Soap is dirty.
When is? Oh, hold on. No, soap. I don't think.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
floor clean.
No.
No.
Why?
Your intention was not cleaning the floor. The soap was cleaned beforehand.
Jesus Christ, we're gonna talk about fucking intent.
Well, this is what kind of question it means to be.
The only way that the floor gets clean is if you do that action. You can drop the soap on the floor until
Yeah,
you
okay.
clean that spot up.
You know what?
It's still dirty.
Nope.
You
I'm
get butt fucked.
JP. Yeah, I was. That's what I was. This is the question I was thinking of the entire time. I was getting fucking sodomied. It really helped pass the time.
While you're like rocking back and forth, is the floor clean or is the soap dirty?
Can soap actually get dirty?
He's up there, Bubba.
Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to sit down for a week. If you get scared half to death twice, do you die?
So okay, say that one more time.
If you get scared half to death twice, do you die?
No.
That's the dumbest thing. Fucking.
No, you can only get scared to death. It doesn't
That's a
add
figure
up.
of- Okay, number one, that's a figure of speech, so that don't work.
All right, how about this? Is the S or the C silent in scent?
The C is.
The C is.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Because scent
You sound
with
like
a C
you sound like
sounds the same as scent with an S.
yeah, right. So which one?
But take your pick. Russian
I'm asking
roulette,
you.
baby. Yeah, both and none at the
So
same
it's just
time.
ent.
Both and none at the same time.
It's just ent.
Take your pick. It doesn't matter. One of them is silent. Who cares?
If money is the root of all evil, then why do they ask for it in church?
Because church is evil.
You ain't wrong.
Hey, churches. Oh, I don't know if they historically asked for money. Churches
Church
became as
ask
it's a
for
business,
money?
man. It's
No.
a business, man.
They don't ask for money.
They ask
but
for
they do-
donations.
They
which is
don't
something.
ask. You don't ask for donations.
Okay,
They just
so when it's the
around.
yeah, so exactly. Well, that's asking. Come on.
It's not.
Okay, so your whole fucking community goes to the church, and everybody sits down. They're like, "We're gonna pass the plate around for donations," and then the first person puts $10 in. You look at the plate. The person beside you looks at you.
Who takes that $10?
So I mean, it might not be directly asking, but it's implying the implication. Okay.
It doesn't help when they
so
shake
I'm
the
gonna
plate a
give
little
you
bit.
I'm gonna give you an example. So what I do is, and this is why I disagree with you. We have
Also, the money is not the root of all evil.
We the units that I take care of, they have what's called an informal fund for their unit, right? They cannot solicit. They can't go and ask for donations, but if they put a bucket at the end of a line where they are having a cookout, they aren't asking for anything. It's there, and it's not even being
Implication
applied.
is there.
But
No, it's just a bucket on a
it's
table.
just
There's
a
no
bucket
sign
on
on
the
it.
table.
So if
No
okay,
sign
so
on it
if
whatsoever.
7 people fill up the bucket with money, I get up and I pick up the bucket and walk away. Am I stealing?
Then you are, yes.
From who?
From the people who donated the money.
Yes.
Oh.
Because then there's the implication they're asking for the money.
I want to see you do that, and then
I'm not gonna do it, but I'm just
Stone
saying. I'm just saying.
So-
Okay.
You're
If,
very prepared costume.
Your
if you
Honor.
you don't because you if a church is asking for donations, they're wrong. They cannot
the
ask
implication
for
is ask
donation.
enough. Like
Huh?
anytime I go to a place, they're like, "Do you want to donate to this?" You have the choice to say yes or no. But I think
Yes.
it's wrong to like highlight people in a public space where there's others around, and especially
enforce them to
yeah.
do it
So
by
because
peer
then, do you
pressure.
want to be the
Right.
person that doesn't donate to the church in your tightly knit community? Do you want to be that person?
I was that person. I had fun.
I'm just saying.
So the next question.
implication is, but money is not the root of all evil, so that question is flawed anyway.
Yes, the money is not the root of all evil. People
Apes
are
with
the
guns.
root of all
Oh.
evil.
What?
People are the root of all evil.
Yep. If you were to clean a vacuum,
Yes,
do you
are.
become a
Yes, you are the vacuum cleaner.
Mhm.
That is the dumbest question ever.
The only way to
Who
clean a
closes-
vacuum is sucking it out.
Who
'Cause
closes
the
the?
vacuum can't clean itself.
Who's
It's not-
the?
So this what is this thing I've heard of called a self-cleaning oven? Like
Yeah, you can have
Some
something. of it.
ovens do have that feature.
anyway, go ahead.
It's been around for.
Moving
Anyway,
on. Moving on.
It's a little
closes-
goblin in there that cleans it.
Who clo-
Dobby?
Nips.
Ah,
Next question. Couple more.
Who does the bus door? Who closes the bus door after the bus driver gets off?
Oh, the bus driver does. I saw a TikTok video on that.
There you
What,
go.
you just like manually slide it shut?
No, he hits the button and then runs out of the door as fast as he can.
That's not how that works.
That's exactly how he did it in the video.
I used to be a bus driver for
how
our
did you close the
unit.
door when you left?
I just closed the door.
Manually?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then what? Walked out the back.
No, he's just
No.
outside the bus when he closed the door.
Step out of the bus and just push on the door.
But then who closes that
Okay.
door? Oh my god.
The door will close.
I know.
If they use crash test dummies to test things, how do they test crash test dummies?
By testing things.
Connor.
Yes.
It's a double test at the same time.
Yes.
You're testing to test. They're actually talking to the guy.
It's a
They're talking
testes.
about the
Peanut.
peanut on Fox News. Right
Oh
now.
yeah, super important news. The squirrel was killed.
Oh my
Fuck the
god! He
election.
just jumped on his ass.
If oranges are orange, then why are limes just not called greens?
Oh fuck!
Ah, 'cause then everything would be called a color and it's stupid.
That's this. It is stupid.
So what does water taste like?
Oh, that's not true because there is a color called lime.
Uh-huh.
Well, and the
Okay.
color palette. Because
There is also a color
what
called
was
lemon.
what was first, the lime or the color? The lime,
I'm
probably.
pretty sure
Right.
the lime was
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what does water taste like?
Shit.
Shit.
No, I
actually-
actually like water.
Water's not bad for you.
Right, but what describe
And
it?
we all know it's healthy for us, but goddamn,
So-
it tastes nasty.
Well, it don't taste nice. Just don't. To you, the
Oh,
reason you
this
like
question
it,
this question
well,
is stupid because
has
it's trying to
okay.
play on like why is this word associated with this thing? People are going to say water tastes like water, just like piss tastes like piss. Like a word is associated with it, therefore that's what it tastes like.
Raspberries taste like.
You know when somebody, have you ever had it when somebody says, somebody asks you, "Hey, do you like this?" and you're like, "No, it tastes like shit," and they respond with, "So how do you know what shit tastes like?"
I love shit. And you just stare at them for like a minute.
So somebody one time asked me, I said, "Do you want a brownie?" I said, "No, man, they taste like dirt to me." And he goes, "How do you know what dirt tastes like?" Because I ate
grew up in the
dirt.
70s.
I ate dirt as a kid.
I've been eating dirt for days. Water tastes like if it's left out in the sun in a plastic bottle. Yes, water tastes like plastic.
No, I'm talking even just plain old tap water. It's ugh.
Yeah, you need like tap water doesn't taste great. I can tell you that. It tastes like fucking chlorine or something. Whatever they put
Yeah.
in it to keep it like not killing us.
Yeah.
Thick chemicals.
Bill Nye the Science Guy over.
Bill,
Hey, I'm just being honest with you. You asked, so I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They use small doses of fluoride in some
there you go.
places.
There you go.
I love it. Fluoride keeps your teeth strong. Gives you cancer. Gives you everything. All right, Connor, what's next? Hit it to me.
is a gingerbread man made of house or is his house made of flesh?
They're both made of gingerbread.
Right.
So I would say
There is no flesh.
Yeah, there is. It's his flesh.
It's gingerbread flesh. I think
It's
it's
just
just gingerbread made of house.
They're
I'm just here
both
for
made.
JP's reaction.
I think they're both made of gingerbread. I know it's a hot take, but
Did Cheech and Chong come up with these fucking questions?
Probably.
I think I heard this question on that 70s show once.
Let's see what else you got. I'm not gonna read that one as funny as it is.
Yep.
If I hit myself and it hurts, am I weak or strong?
Neither. You're a
You're
fucking
gonna have to
idiot. Is what you are.
I mean, I hit myself all the fucking time. Why are we making houses out of redhead? Hey, redheads are not bad people, man.
Dude, that's what they call them here.
Gingers aren't
Gingerbreads.
bad people. I don't know why people don't like gingers.
My sister's ginger. Fucking soulless son of a bitch.
I have never met a redhead that I was not friendly with.
No, they're big redheads.
Because it was a shell.
My sister used to have red hair.
What happened?
And she got her soul back.
She's blonde now.
Yes. Well, she's always had blonde. She had this strawberry blonde hair, so she looked like a ginger. She looked like Charlotte. What's her name?
Gingivitis.
On what's the name of that show?
Charlotte's Web.
Had Kim Fields and Natalie and
Who the fuck?
Acts of Life. Her, Charlotte Rhea, I think her name was. I can't remember.
Charlotte.
Anyway.
Hey, Charlotte.
Go ahead, Connor.
One last one. Who put the alphabet in alphabetical order?
Who put the cookie in the cookie jar?
It
Wasn't me.
was JP.
Couldn't be.
Hey, I got a question for you. What is 4?
Oh my god, man. This is
There's
like
only one
the
man
age
who
of-
I know the knows the answer.
No. The question was, how do we know 4 is 4?
Yeah. That's really what the question is. Same thing.
Because it comes after 3.
Sure.
But
This goes along the alphabet, though.
And
Who
it's
decided
it's
0 was the place to start?
it's before 5. Shut up. I hate this argument. It's a never-ending circle. I don't know who actually created the alphabet. Do we have a name attached to this? Somebody.
Why
did.
was 10 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9.
There you go.
I know the Greeks invented it.
The Greeks. God
Yes.
damn.
The Greeks didn't. They invented.
Well, our
their
version.
alphabet.
Our version of the
I think our
alphabet.
version might be based on theirs, just like our
It is.
numerical
It is.
system is.
It's based on a combination of Greek and Latin.
Glutton.
Or leak.
Latique.
I am the Alpha and the Omega. I can do the phonetic alphabet.
Oh God.
Do you know what that is?
I do, and I
I
don't
can
wanna
say
do it.
your name in phonetic alphabet.
Okay.
Bravo, Alpha, Sierra, Echo, Mike, Echo, November, Tango.
I'd like to be called that from now on.
I used to be really fucking good at that.
I know half of it.
I'd
But it
say
doesn't matter
again,
because I talk to people that don't know English anyway, so what the fuck does it matter?
Okay.
What, Barbo?
Whiskey Tango Fox.
what the fuck? What the fuck? Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Lima Charlie. Loud and clear.
Oh man, that's all I got. I got no other questions.
Okay.
All right.
I ain't got anything either.
Yeah, I think I
Come
might
on,
be
guys.
tapped.
Come on, guys.
Just get
Come
out
on,
there
guys.
and
Unless-
vote. I'd go out and vote, people. Basement, I feel bad for you.
Why?
Because you don't get to vote.
Well, I do. I can. Not for American shit, but
When does your guys' vote?
next year.
Oh,
You got a year of shit.
yeah.
Just
We've had
don't
more
say
than
anything.
we've had more than a year of shit. I can tell you that.
Yes.
I've heard.
Yeah.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I can still say that.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say,
All
Connor?
right.
What were you gonna say, Connor?
What?
I thought you were gonna say something.
Oh, you mean like?
What were you gonna say? What were you gonna say, Charlie? Oscar November, Oscar Romeo.
Where you putt, man?
I ain't playing putt-putt.
How
I'm
could you
gonna-
putt?
It's putt party.
How could you stop me?
What the fuck?
How could she slap?
That's what I wanted.
Oh,
God.
I will bid you all adieu.
All right.
Have a
Good night.
lovely night. Stay safe, be well, and I will talk to you. Oh, tomorrow I have game one of my World Series is debuting at 8 p.m. my time on this channel.
Be
tomorrow.
there, motherfucker.
I will be there. I'll be in the chat. It's not going to be live. I'm not going to be live. I'm going to be watching along with you guys. I hope you enjoy it. It was a fun game. I will tell you that much right now.
Did you play the entire World Series?
I did. I haven't finished yet. I've got 2 or more games to go. I will go until I finish.
Like the sound of that.
See ya.
So, game 1 is tomorrow, and then game 2 is Tuesday. I will take a day off, and game 3 will be Thursday. Game 4 will be Friday
fuck
before
these
we
days.
do wrestling. It'll be on before wrestling, so it'll be a night of Horny Goat.
Sounds
So-
promising.
Have a good night, everybody.
Fucking gave me. Hey, Jay
I
Pizzle.
might do that one live.
The last one. Yeah.
I am ready to jump off a bridge.
Okay, hold on.
Did you do it?
I don't like that. Come back, my friend.
Thank God. Only took fucking 7 strokes. I've I've skipped some levels this evening.
Do you
I'm
want
not talking
to?
about
Here's a
the putt
question.
party.
Fuck. Do you guys want to play Jackbox for a little bit? Or you want to play putt putt? Tell me now.
I can do some Jackbox.
I just love the party.
Well, I was like, it's not that late. We started early, and we still have
So
RV.
much time.
You ain't rid of fuck. I just dropped everything. You ain't rid of us yet, fuckers.
Now let me. The
Oh,
Survey
gosh.
Scramble. I remember we downloaded that last time. I don't
Yeah, we
remember
only
how
get
to
2 out
open.
of that. Out of that.
But how do you live without me?
Swear to me.
I want to.
With my dick.
Where is the fucking opener? Give me the opener.
Oh, well, you're doing that.
Is this gonna ass blast me? Don't ass blast me.
Oh, okay. Good to see that one.
I know I shared this already, but it's still fun.
The two bombs dropped on Japan during World War II. Wonder when they last saw their toes. I've never seen two planets so close. They twins, they're a colony. Nothing runs in the family.
Nothing runs in the family.
That is my favorite. Nothing runs in the family.
I love the obesity.
Yes.
Oh man, they live in obesity. The other one was
No
Yep.
neck.
If you comment some horse shit,
God,
I'm not
it's
gonna
like
take you serious.
Ed from fucking 90 Day Fiance.
If you comment some dumb shit, I'm not gonna take
This is
you
my favorite one.
serious.
Ignore the hate, just keep your chin up, bro. Guns built like the Snapchat logo. How we fold this towel, she's never owned good time.
Necklace behavior until next time. Necklace because he is necklace.
What neck of the woods are you from? This guy ain't sticking his neck up for no one. This is the guy who can survive a car crash. Is that the
Favorite part when it's come up.
for your chest ropes never get choked out in a jiu-jitsu match. Last stuff I head and shoulders what the neck is. Pentagram, look it up, buddy, immune to uppercut.
This one.
Dude is a whole new race of people.
Yes.
Yes. All my Mexicans.
Mexican. There's one that like they just took a fucking this one. Now who does he look like to you guys?
Oh,
Be honest.
Walt Disney.
Huh?
my hair.
So yeah, he looks like,
Looks like
fucking-
Donald Trump.
What is your opinion on Jews? These bad guys, be ready for round two. I think we was not rejected from dance schools. Somewhere in Argentina, line dance. I put this 9 out of
9 out of 10.
people are saying some really offensive stuff. And frankly, you should
Oh, hold on. I didn't mean to. Oh, the and frankly.
So good.
Oh my god. I rate this 9 out of 10. Oh my god. So good.
All right, guys. What game you want to play? Tell me now.
All of it.
Connor, you tell me first. I'm not going to show you any of the games, so I hope you remember all of them.
Son of a bitch. Let me pull up the let me pull up the spreadsheet.
I could share it, I guess, but I don't want to.
Oh, you shared too much.
Here you go.
Sweet merciful Jesus. Ooh,
And all the ones linked
Um,
on the side here that we didn't.
let's see.
Why is it so massive?
You know why.
Did we ever do?
here we go.
Did we ever do Bomb Corp?
Surviving the Internet was one you mentioned. The other
Yeah,
day.
that was a good one.
Which one?
Survive the
Survive
Internet.
the internet.
Yes, I was gonna say either that one or Job, but I'm good with that to start.
Let's do Survive the Internet. We haven't done that.
A
Yeah.
while, yeah.
in a
Do it up, do it
while.
up, do it up, do it up.
Let me.
And-
It'll
get
come
this
back,
out of
relax.
the way.
Get back to me, Neil. I have fully, I think, devolved into a 5-year-old at this point. So.
I've evolved into a 5-year-old.
Evolution. Play.
Kind of Jackbox games.
That sounds like the STD I got.
Bummy, bummy.
He's a bunny, that's funny. Yeah.
Give this some time. I think JP's departure might have led to other people's departure.
Can't imagine why.
Join us, you silly whores.
Who's a sexy beach?
Oh, someone share out the stream. Maybe we'll get some people in here. I got 18 things open. Spurminator.
Up.
There's Alpha.
Bunny has a child.
Come with me if you want to get pregnant.
He's ready for the jizz.
Pregnant me. What is this game again? How does it work? Because I forgot.
It's
There's
like
a,
Fibbage, only you get prompts from the other players. And it gives you pictures and stuff that you gotta write for.
Yeah, there's different interactions of like different articles or pictures or videos
Oh
that
yeah,
you're commenting on or doing.
I remember now.
Yeah, and you have to make the best combination.
Combination Boto. Come on, jackbox.tv on your mobile device. It's
Goto
free.
for Boto.
You don't have to
Good
pay
lord.
anything. You can join in. We're doing a League of Jackbox.
Lay's is doing an ibuprofen flavor.
Ew.
Photoshop, obviously.
Mhm.
All right, ready?
Give it 1 minute. 1 minute. That's all I ask. Boto, come on, Jurgen, get in here.
I'm usually good for 30 seconds, but fine, I'll try a minute. New record.
New record.
Mm.
Come on, guys. Join us. Join us.
Mhm.
You ever wish you had a lisp?
No,
Whoever
I had when I was younger.
whoever came up with the name of it is a dick.
Yes.
Yeah, I know, because they can't even say it. I have a lisp.
Right.
I have a list. What's on the list? Tell me. You guys are mean to
Can't
disabled.
tell me his problem.
The disabled. All right, start it. Fuck it.
Ooh.
Am I the VIP?
I'm the VIP.
Oh, start the game. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go at it.
Do it?
Yeah, man.
Do it.
Do it.
Now.
Do Adnum.
All right, a gang of 4. Please tell me you're not another group of hackers.
Don't like this guy's
Don't
voice.
forget, you can join the audience at any time. If enough people do it, maybe we can break the internet. To quote the Black Eyed
That's
Peas,
gonna happen.
let's start things now.
Sounds
Or
so
let's get retarded in here.
So disinterested. Hey, cat.
He sounds like really AI voice almost.
Survive the internet.
I'd like you.
Hi, I'm your host, Todd. Today I learned... Okay, let's get into it. Let's start things off at
Shut the fuck up, Todd.
job
bitch.
networking site.
Oh,
All right.
Okay, you're getting a prompt on your device. Don't overthink your response. Just follow your gut.
Easy peasy. Down, 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 down.
I was surprisingly laser focused on that one.
yeah.
Another player's comment has been sent to your device. Twist their
All
words
right.
in the funniest way possible.
Okay, well, it's not spelled correctly.
Dumb.
I don't even know what to make of this.
You have to write a counterpoint to what is there.
So that phrase you are writing for in terms of just as a this would be a blank description for this person or funny or whatever. Almost like twisting the words.
Yeah, but like I guess it's the prompt I got that I was like, I don't know how to
Oh
answer.
yeah.
It's the moment of truth.
Oh, you got to be fucking kidding me. Wait. Yep. Wait for it.
Why is everything spelled wrong?
Largely?
Oh no.
Oh god.
The Obama sandwich.
Obama Fest.
Vote for the comment you think looks the worst in this context. I
Oh,
mean,
for
I know who
cranky
I vote
woman
for,
and
but it's up to you.
star-covered penites discovers.
Oh fuck! I did spell panties wrong. Damn it! Listen, in my defense, I'm very stoned.
Same.
Here's who twisted your words.
Yeah.
Get some
Yep.
Yes. Yes. You knew what I
If you're the
wrote.
victim, get some pity.
Panties.
Here's the order of
Penites?
who I think is cool from top to bottom.
On my panites.
40.
40. Give me that 40.
Voting.
Okay, let's move on. Let's go to
Survive the internet.
Yes, please.
social
Oh.
media site.
Okay.
You're getting another prompt. Go ahead and be candid. This is our safe space.
Um.
Oh my God.
See how that's
Hey,
received.
you type it out. You type it good. We'll play another game after this if anybody is watching and wants to join in.
Fuck yeah.
Here's your clay. Now mold it into something beautiful.
I'm going to hell. Oh my god, I'm going to hell. Yeah, and you'll know you'll know which one it is.
You'd think I'd learned my lesson, but yet here we are again.
Where's the
Society, forgive me. You bad shit.
I just wanted to read it again. It consumes me. Batman is
Batman
pouting
is
again.
pouting again.
Hey, yeah, that makes sense. He's probably the most feminist man I've ever seen. Hashtag Donald Trump.
I love the boobs.
Grab my pussy. Fuck your hair. Make a wish. Okay, yeah, that's pretty. That's some good shit. I'm addicting
comment,
to
think what's
pounding
the
and
most
eat
absurd?
vagina. I love how they couldn't fix the words, but they put in brackets or vag for sure. God damn.
And what's even funnier is mine. Fucking asked
Hey,
about
here
my
are the
thoughts on
verdicts.
Justin Trudeau.
Oh, everybody won.
Oh god. Alright, that was interesting.
They were all pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
How will that shuffle the leaderboard? Let's
It
find
won't,
out.
you fucking dumbass. Look at that.
Oh my god, what change?
More numbers.
Let's keep this party train moving and go to a web forum.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
It's time to answer another prompt. I'd like you to really listen to your heart this time.
Let's hope that one was spelled correctly and made sense.
I'm sorry for mine.
I love it
All
when
right,
it's misspelled.
let's do the twist.
Oh god damn it.
Easy peasy. Don't let audience bully you.
It's our old channel. Need to think about this one. I don't have much time.
Whew.
You got 36 seconds, man. That's a lot of time.
I don't know about him, but that took most of my focus.
Okay.
Here we go.
Pine cones make better toilet paper. Bear it outside. So you hail Satan as well, huh? Yeah, well.
Hail Satan.
Thoughts on Joe Biden?
Oh, no.
Big fag, but I have tons of respect. Marvel has overly saturated the film industry. How could you not? The CGI in it is better than modern day Marvel.
That would make no sense.
A recently aborted fetus that lived. The fuck you even here for?
Weird form.
Do your civic duty and vote now.
Big fact, but I have tons of respect.
Let's see how everybody voted.
That was
Hell yeah.
This does not make you look good.
best burn. What? Why me?
Because it was your answer that got the
Let's check out the
sacrifice
scoreboard.
on it.
Nobody
Shall
should
we?
sacrifice. Oh my god, he exploded.
Goozy.
And our last stop of the game will be at
Oh, here we go.
and points are worth
That's
double
my
this
favorite
round.
one.
Here is your last prompt. It's the last round, so don't hold anything back.
Just jam to the music now. You got 48 seconds. 45. 44. 41. I can't count.
Gulp. It all comes down to this.
Gulp.
Oh shit. The fuck? Bad bitches.
That boys. That's pretty good.
Okay, go ahead and cast those ballots.
Easy vote. Easy vote for me. God damn.
Here's what people think.
Oh shit.
Fitty fitty.
Yep. Sputsies.
Whoa, buddy.
Literally
It all comes down
splitsies.
to this.
Ah.
Damn it.
That last one is fucked because it's like, how would this
Which one?
person look
Yeah.
doing
You might have
this?
ruined
And
some
I'm like,
relationships
Yeah.
along the
okay.
way, but you did.
But
I
it leaves
know.
that part out.
I'm up for doing job. Oh, what the fuck?
Well,
Alright, well,
unfortunately for you, it's Heather's choice.
Ah, my apologies. And since I got sucked down to hell anyway, so
Oh, you did? Why?
I don't know. You saw the fucking stream.
No, oh, sorry. Heather, here are your options and anything on the side here that you might want to play.
Truth or dare.
Fibbage 4? I didn't know there's a 4.
Let's do job.
Oh my god. Oh, that's just go back where we started.
Damn it.
Like my little
This is the one where if you guys watch the trailer on the channel, it's the one where Basement's dying laughing over the phrase blowjob farting.
Well, it's a pretty funny phrase, okay?
Oh, it is.
Don't
And
hold
yeah, we
against
can
me.
see it. We can see it. So join the fun, you guys.
WCTO.
Wicto.
Victory.
Hey, you both got in there at exactly the same time.
Oh, shit, no. Sorry, I hit the wrong button.
Oh, we have to do something? Name here. Oh, we have to say,
Oh, you sound like you had a demon in your ass.
I'm gonna be a pussy.
It can't be a different color. That's whatever.
What's wrong with pink?
Terminator.
Jurgen, get in here. You son of a bitch. Jackbox.tv. WCTO.
Jackbox.
Join us.
Do it now.
Do it now. Do it now. I'm voting for Kamala.
Yeah, so about that whole like losing touch with reality thing, I think that's definitely a thing.
I am outside of the real world.
I think I'm in the same vein as you.
But we're about to go for a job together.
Yeah.
You ever see the
Actually-
Always Sunny one where they go for a job together? I mean,
Yes.
it's Pepe Sylvia afterwards, but like, so you guys want to
I'm-
apply for one job? Jurgen,
I'm
get in
late
here,
to-
man.
I'm late to the party on Always Sunny, but mother of fucking god, is it good?
Great. Yeah, it's great. Most of
It's
it is great. Like it's consistently good, if not great, for about 12 seasons. I haven't.
There's
really watched any of the new
dips.
stuff.
There's
Yeah, I
there's
mean, there-
dips,
there's
but
those-
nothing's
there's
perfect.
those-
But
Okay, so if they have 10 episodes a season, I'd say at least 5 out of the 10 are good, with 3
Yeah.
of the 10 being great.
of course,
Yeah.
Danny DeVito fucking steals the show.
Yeah, he's great.
I think they said that like they do a podcast review of the show, the actors, and they're like, don't think Danny was like acting in half of them. Like I think it was just him like fucking like wandering on the set. We just did whatever with him. Like there was
Oh,
a scene
right.
where like
One of my
He, like-
favorites is when they do the Beat Boggs plane ride. That's just so good. I don't know if you guys.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
later.
yeah, we just did that one.
They're trying to fucking drink 1,000 beers on a plane ride from across the
oh
country.
yeah, I've seen this. Yeah. Oh my god, fucking disgusting.
It's like,
There's
Wade
one-
Boggs is still alive. I don't think so, man.
There was one where they talked about this on the set. They're like, yeah, I think like Danny would like had drank and like he pretended to throw up, and then we found out that wasn't pretend. He actually legitimately like puked on set because he was hungover from the night before with us partying with him. Like it was legit. He's
so
like half the puke in there was all real. All right,
He's
ready?
so gross, yeah. So, Jurgen, I'll always hold you accountable for this.
No? Oh yes. The naughty neighbor has returned.
With the police.
Welcome, potential hires.
Welcome.
We're
My name is Sasha
thrilled
Banks.
My first rule of management.
God, 90s
always set
PowerPoint
clear
presentation.
expectations, and I expect us to be best friends.
Max
so
is
let's get
fucking
started.
me up.
I'm gonna
Yep.
send some icebreaker questions to your device. Answer them any
Cool.
way you want.
Edit.
Oh, you know the drill. Then let's
Yeah, we know
go.
this already. All right. Okay. Ah.
Damn. Okay.
Do we have to do more than one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a second.
Should be 3. There you go. Dun, dun, dun. dun, dun.
Hurry up, you don't want to run out of time.
Oh, got that in just in time. For anybody who gets my words, I'm so sorry.
Oh, good luck, guys.
Put these in our filing system.
All right, you think?
Shredomatic. It's like toilet paper.
Now that we're pals, I'm sending some tough but fair interview questions to your device. But instead of typing your responses, you'll
sorry.
be using words from your
I
fellow
should have taken a piss
interviewees
before we
to
started
answer the
this.
questions.
I guess.
Why?
The
Yes, we
eruption
call
inside
that
me.
a curveball. Tap any word you see to add it to your response. If you make a mistake, tap the word again to remove it. You can also drag words around to rearrange them. Can't find the right words for what you want to say? Then say something
What?
different, pal.
Like,
That's on
we
you
understand,
again.
right?
The first
Mm.
word
Oh, sorry.
is
Yeah.
limited. I see you
Apologies.
got someplace to be.
Trying to find the spreadsheet. I think I got one of Heather's. All right.
Half your time is up.
God damn it.
Every time is up.
Oh no, there's another one.
Yeah. All right, fuck it. It's not gonna make any sense, but
Finish your answer before time runs out.
Whatever, I'll take what I can.
Here we go. What would you consider the rock bottom of your career? Now this is a tough choice, and since choice making is so valuable,
grab my assholes and just literally self-destructing off. I piss and shit everywhere in Europe. Cabin was rock bottom career.
Sounds European.
Yeah, it does.
I see you rated the question for some extra words. You can use almost any text on your device in your answers.
Mark me.
How would your colleagues describe you?
Here we go. All right. Basement, you got anything for this one? No? All right.
Dumb slimy ass bitch poo that bear dance naked with poo poo.
Spice of business.
You like my words?
Oh, God.
How much can you lift?
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, you know how much I can lift?
I believe smelly,
Smelly
poo
poo
ass.
ass.
We take the cummy dough and out, then we spread it out. I just don't know, man. It's like none of us should get a job because we're obviously all retarded.
Listen, I believe in smelly poo ass, alright?
Give me one good reason why I should not hire you.
Oh, this
I believe in smelly poo ass.
Not the damn it coming out.
Literally aging your body all the time. Well, that's just life, man.
I feel like we should make like a presidential banner T-shirt, like instead of saying Trump or Harris, it says "I believe in smelly poo ass."
I just none of us should be hired for anything. Jesus Christ.
That was a
Fun
true
fact: I have a second
display.
interview,
Let's
job
see
interview
what
lined up with that
kind
job.
I
that
believe
was
in
mentioned
smelly poo
before.
ass.
I believe in smelly poo ass. Thank God. Are we? Oh my God, by fucking 100 points.
Together again.
Right. Let's cool off with some icebreakers.
Suck it, pussy. Bourgeois.
Okay, you know the drill. You can answer however you want, but
Yeah.
Smelly poo ass.
with
All this talk of piss.
Go pee out.
Boy.
Hey, Ray, my computer's doing that thing where my waffles come out all soggy. Fine toaster, whatever it's called, just fix it.
God damn it, there's another one.
You're about halfway.
Yes, there's two.
I hit send by accident.
I did too on my first one.
Well, whatever.
Done.
This
Uh,
is
it's really
exactly
short.
what I hoped each of you would say.
No, she just killed herself.
Mhm.
Round two
Oh,
of
maybe not.
questioning. This time, I want to know how you would handle some tough workplace scenarios.
I believe it's smelly poo ass.
Remember, you can use
Just skip it,
any-
man.
Skip this.
Sorry.
Got it.
On the edge.
All right. Hmm.
Well, I worked with what I had. Is all I can say.
I did delete a word. Oh, God, you can't, can you?
Timer.
She's turning purple. Purple nurple.
Mm,
Yeah, man, they give you a hell of a lot of time.
They do. They do.
Too bad I had like 7 words, so I didn't need so much time. I can't laugh or I'm gonna fucking piss everywhere. I'm just gonna explode with fucking yellow walls. It's my
No.
yellow, so
Done.
God.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right,
Business
time to
plan.
piss all over yourself
Discover
because I
Trish
put some.
applying for a new job at a competing company. How do you
How do you
respond?
respond? A bunch of piss and shit everywhere. Yeah, there you go. I explode the
explode the
mailman.
mailman
again.
again.
With my hog, pissed and farted. just don't
Yep.
know anymore.
What? What do you mean? Don't know.
I don't know.
You know.
This round, everyone earns an
I mean, a bunch of
equal
piss and
4
shit
points.
everywhere isn't bad. It's pretty good.
Get used to it. There's a theme with my resume cover. You'll notice it. I have a
The
good track
last
record.
page of your big
I'm
report
sorry
is
for
missing.
mine.
What do you tell your manager?
I lick
I
my
lick my eyebrows and tits
break it
and
all.
break it all. Slap a bunch of different men's cum.
Just, wonder how you get in that situation.
I think I know which one we go for. Yep.
Yeah. Slap a bunch of different men's cum.
Cum.
You suspect the office party decorations violate the fire safety code. What do you do?
I naked have bread.
You lick
You
my
lick my eyebrows
and
and
cream my ass.
cream my asshole. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had like 8 words. man.
They're all my words.
You see Frank pick something out of the trash and eat it. How do you respond?
Oh.
How do you respond? Quite frankly. I barked today when my hog explode to the morning sun. I lick all bread in Stonerland.
Oh god.
Where's it?
Rainbow bonus.
Freaking Stonerland.
I think I used every word I had in that whole thing.
Motherfucker.
You know what would go
Good.
down right now?
It's getting close. It's getting close.
Breaker.
No, you beat me.
Well, it's not over.
I know.
Don't overthink it. Just put down whatever
Overthink
enters your
it.
mind. Unless you're thinking about a nap
Have
in
you
a
met my
comfy
anxiety?
hammock. Stay
She
sharp
would
for
just
this interview.
evaporate over time and be dead.
Well, she's in the plastic though.
What a dumb bitch.
That was fast. Only one this time.
You are about halfway through the timer.
You about halfway through my fist.
Oh,
in
only
your
one.
ass.
I wish that registered before I submitted.
Yeah.
This counts as your
Sorry, I tried to
orientation,
warn
by
you.
the way.
I think she's. Never mind.
Okay,
She's
It's
still
the
alive.
final round, and it appears we're missing something.
Well,
Your
if nor-
resumes. Probably my fault. I got jealous of all the other jobs you've had, so I ripped them up.
Fuck off.
But you know what? I don't
Just
need
skip.
resumes.
I'm gonna explode.
Just
Yeah, yeah.
personal. Okay, then let's dive in.
Oh.
Oh.
You should be halfway done now.
I'm not. Okay.
Yeah, no. Waiting on you, bummy bummy.
Oh god.
No pressure. Hurry the fuck up.
Time's almost up.
Five seconds.
Yeah, I had nothing.
Let's see what,
What?
we can
Tried.
do here.
I tried.
Go on your devices now.
I give my now ex-girlfriend cummy liquid. I take my big fat cummy out.
I give eye population essentials. I take
I suck
I
Mick
suck
like bread.
Mick like bread.
In the final round,
Yes.
impressing your peers nets you an even bigger bonus.
Bigger. Is it pigger?
It's the biggest.
That's our word.
Yeah, I gotta be careful with that one. I take hot stimmy jizz eye face.
Sounds like a fucking fresh off the boat Filipino.
Yeah.
Half my shit was talking about making bread.
And that's it. I wish you
Yeah.
well.
Well.
The first rule of management is one
I'm
employee.
hungry. I'm sorry.
There we go. Natural balance has been restored.
Down with the pussy. I gotta
One
piss
sing.
like a fucking racehorse or I'm gonna die.
The job
Wait,
goes
before you go.
to-
There we go.
Congratulations.
I don't
Did you see
think
that?
he even heard you.
Assistant gross
No,
major
probably not. He probably just, just ran to the bathroom.
Welcome to the team.
Damn, that's close to what I make now.
Oh, and Allison,
Right?
you're fired.
Dun, dun. I grab my hog with such furious sensual energy and just explode to the morning sun. That's a movie right there. Hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend. Still got all the wonderful peeps. Sorry, Alpha. No worries. We'll get you guys in there. We're gonna do another one as soon as Basement's back from his Pissoir adventure.
Yes.
You need a job. You need a job. Fucking job. I interviewed for a potentially new job, different company, and I think I mentioned this on Saturday. They emailed me for a second interview. So they're trying to move things rather quickly, so it's good signs.
Yeah.
And the pay would be very, very nice. I would be essentially making 6 figures,
Nice.
which close. Disconnected.
Responding.
So, fingers crossed. We'll see how things play out.
Yeah.
Heather, you want to pick the game again, or Basement, whomever? I can go for probably one more round.
Is the basement the only one who hasn't picked yet?
That is true.
I'm gonna go with Fibbage 4.
Because I
Okay.
don't know if we played that one or not.
Feel
I don't think we have.
but
We'll know.
Wow.
Like, yeah.
Thanks, Jurgen. Appreciate the vote of confidence. It would be a promotion, and there's a lot of. I'm trying not to get my hopes up. There's heads up. Listen,
both go up
I'm
at the same time.
They do. I'm trying to get my hopes up. It's still gonna be like a promotion up. It'll be different levels of stress and whatnot, but at the same time, properties close by. I know the area. There's a lot of good things to go. There's a lot of positives more so than negatives. So if it all works out, I'll be very, very happy.
Well, good luck, my friend.
Plus, it'll help with like finances, obviously, for going where we want to get, which is eventually our own house. Who knows? Maybe up in Wisconsin, since somebody's been fucking hinting at it for the last 24 hours.
Don't you mean Canada?
Tomato.
It's not up yet, but they were back today with a bunch of shopping bags, looking like they were picking more stuff up. So maybe soon.
All right, we got Sperminator. Jurgen, are you getting in here?
Jurgen, come on, Jurgen. Jurgen.
Jackbox.tv.
Jurgen,
Here, I'll
my
even put it
boy.
in the chat.
Jurgen, come and see here.
Jurgen, my boy. Take you on a
Jackbox.tv.
ride, a big ride.
CXMU.
To Fabagi for.
Fibaja 4.
Fibaje. Fibaje is fragile.
You fucking Fabagi. Oh, God.
What'd you do? Did
I
you
got
pull a muscle
attacked.
in your mouth?
By some ghosts of Christmas past. I know.
Ghost of Christmas ass.
No, no, no,
All right, I think we're gonna
no,
mosey on.
All right. Jurgen, I'll remember this.
You said that about the last one.
I know. I remembered.
No, you didn't. Tim the Toolman.
Welcome to Fibbage 4. I'm Cookie Masterson. They pay me by the hour, so feel free to let those timers run all the way down. I can already tell this
So
is
funny,
gonna be my
Cookie
favorite
Masterson,
group
you
of
dumb
players,
bitch.
except you in the back. Oh, and don't forget you can still join the
No,
audience.
skip it.
The audience earns points by
I can't.
guessing the truth and voting on lies to trip up the players. Let's go.
And away. Yeah, we played this one for sure.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
this
we did.
one.
Yeah. I do remember this being one of the good one, but one of the better ones
This is
though.
round 1, and that means you earn 500 points for every player you fool. And you'll score 1,000.
This actually might be my
for
favorite
finding the
continuous franchise in the series.
Quiplash.
I mean, this is
Select.
Quiplash.
Yeah, I do love me some Quiplash.
Look at that.
Ooh.
Here's your first question.
All right.
World-class athlete and personal injury lawyer Betsy Lou Miali Gix was arrested at a Connecticut airport because her luggage was filled with dozens of blank. Now, use your device to enter a lie that might deceive your fellow players. If you can't think of something, press the lie for me button for half the points. Do it now.
Do it now.
Mm. Connecticut Airport.
Connect the dots at the Connecticut airport.
Going to enter it.
Here are your choices. Tap the one you think is true on your device.
Going with bull milk.
What the fuck? um. Fuck it. I'll try this one.
Okay, how do we do?
Ah.
Oh, okay.
Why'd you have lobsters? Yeah.
Yeah. I took a guess on that one.
I was like, she's a world-class injury lawyer. Wouldn't you have gruesome photos of injuries?
I almost went for bull milk.
I
That
was
was
really
mine,
close. I was like, I really like bull milk.
What's our next category?
Oh god, the stickiest of towels. She is choosing.
Could be anything. Could even be party
Boat.
time.
Okay, listen up. In 1965, Cornelius I was elected the leader of a Canadian
Hey.
political party and remained in power for 30 years. Oddly, he was also blank. Enter your lies now.
He was also bull milk.
It's
A glass of bull milk. Skeletor.
Come on now, let's get truthy.
A couple of kids on each other's shoulders.
What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Couple of kids on each other's shoulders. That's a funny one.
Honestly, like, I have fucking no idea.
I have a feeling I got mine.
Heck.
Let's take a look.
Yeah, I got it wrong.
Alpha.
Fucking goose. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Ah, damn it.
Really?
Oh, all
I
right.
don't know. A rhinoceros in Canada? Chinese in Canada? Yeah, Chinese was like too much of a why not in Canada? A
Should've picked
rhinoceros
this.
is wild. Come on.
Cornelius was the figurehead of the Canadian Rhinoceros political party, who were horny in
Oh.
satire.
That's a
Yeah.
lie then. The question was a lie.
Yeah, it was a little misleading on that.
Yeah. Fucking game.
I figured Chinese kind of fit like
Let's see what's in the
a weird
headlines.
other, like, oh, you wouldn't think of, I don't know.
Oh, we got tons of Chinese people, man. Too many. I'm sorry.
Wrong headlines. This is what you just did to me.
Headline from Gawker. Is this blank the second coming of
Oh my
Christ?
god.
Write your lies now.
How?
All right.
Hulkster. Hulk Hogan.
Oh,
Oh
it's
my
okay. Yeah, yeah. There we go. There we go.
There's some good ones, actually.
Boom. That's funny.
Hulkamaniacs. Dun, dun, dun.
Moments.
I'm glad whoever put Hulkster was on the same wavelength.
Eat it.
Oh.
Yummy, yummy. Yep.
Oh, bitchin'.
Yeah.
The hippo's mother conceived while she was on birth control. So is this a holy hippo?
Oh my god, what a terrible headline.
I have a feeling that's Mudang.
Hulkster. I love the fish in comfortable pants.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is really
It's
tripping
round
me out.
two,
Oh, second
and
round.
that
Jesus
means
Christ.
The stakes are doubled.
Did you say steaks?
I know I want. I'm so hungry.
Select a category.
Sperminator.
Two steaks. Choose the theme one.
Dude.
Unfair.
Damn right it is.
Get a load of this one. Art is
Oh, no.
subjective. Wisconsin police are looking for two suspects who stole a $1,400 statue from a Madison art fair depicting blank on blank. Okay, enter those lies.
Oh god, we have to do two?
Yeah, I don't know. The on fucked me up more than anything.
Yeah.
Okay, these are the choices.
Child pornography on Tinder.
Alright, well, I know that one. Police on fire?
Let's see how it shook out.
Oh yeah, I include you.
Ah.
Yes, someone. Kuobi! I Kuobi'd someone. The tables have turned.
Yeah, it's the only one that made sense.
The bronze sculpture was entitled Dumpty
Was either
Dumpty
police on
because
fire,
puns are the highest
child
form.
pornography on Tinder, or lesbians on crack. So narrow choices.
How dare you take my on wrong? Starting to feel the effects of everything.
Let's go.
I'll tell you that.
Dragons.
No,
For gold.
what's that? What sort of effect?
Mm,
Huh?
VHS.
Oh,
Huh?
no.
VHS fault, man. Hope it's porn.
Watch closely. This will be on
Jesus.
the test.
Okay.
Can we please stop that? Oh.
So, you yodeled to her, did you? Well, she liked it, didn't she? I'll say she did. Well, I had to do something to pass the time. You asked me to impersonate you. No excuse for you kissing her, Zero. But I was you. But I'm her husband. Well, so was I. Oh.
This 1930s romantic comedy has a lot of old-timey antics, but it ends with a quote that we can all relate to. Thank heaven all my blank are blank. Submit your lies now.
I am so fucked.
I almost typoed in a bad way.
God, I'm fucked.
Bubby!
I changed it.
All right, where's the truth?
Cum-filled socks are hard and dry. That's a good one.
Husbands are dead.
Okay, what everybody pick?
Shit.
Ah, that was a good one, Heather. Son of a bitch.
Very good one. Very good one.
Yeah, I almost put dicks are in a row. I was like, yeah, that's not gonna trick anybody.
Come to daddy. I had no idea what the fuck I'm putting on that one.
Ah, you hate to see
yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'm sure glad I'm not married. Well, thank heaven all my husbands are dead.
The fuck?
Uh,
You Herman looking motherfucker. Come to daddy.
Father? Why'd you leave us, Father?
Give me a category.
Oh no.
Oh, shit, it's still going.
Come on, bummy.
Local cuisine.
Give this one a shot. The Aldwych Cafe in Glasgow, Scotland makes you sign a disclaimer before you can order its world famous blank. All right, type in your lies.
Sock filled with cum.
Damn it, don't spoil
Okay, find the truth.
Factory. Just imagine that.
I know which one I'm packing. Ow.
Give thumbs up to the cum factory.
Come on, show me what you
Yeah, I gotta
picked.
do that one. I guess.
Give it to me.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I know it was either gonna be that one or one of the other.
Spicy
Yeah.
ice cream, yep.
The frozen
No
treat
changes.
is supposedly 500 times hotter than Tabasco sauce.
I've actually heard about
Ensuring
this.
your trip to the
So have
bathroom
I.
will be a real
I didn't know the
rocky road.
location, but I heard about the spicy ice cream.
Ice
Like,
spice?
that's
Ice spice?
part of the word to spice up your life.
Is this the final fibbage or is it over?
I believe it is.
I think it's the final one.
It's
How did they
time
shit?
for the final fibbage. A
Oh.
two-part question worth triple the points.
Holy shit.
Have fun.
I know.
Aeschylus's demise is the only case of human death historically attributed to a lethal blank. And though it's small, CEO Lisa Brasher says it can take up to 2 weeks to make one blank. Now you're gonna write one lie that sounds like it might fit in either of these two blanks. That's double the chance to fool your fellow players.
Okay.
Make it good, and it might get picked for both blanks and earn you a bonus. Got all that? I'll give you a little extra time on this one, so don't
Thank
freak out.
Christ. Huh, okay.
That's just as good as I could come up with.
Try that.
Time's halfway gone. Better hurry it up.
Hurry the fuck out, basement. Freaking the fuck out.
I'm not answering without you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my eye.
Ta-da.
Okay, here's what you're working with. These
Ejaculation.
questions have two different truths, so for now, just pay attention to this one. Choose the truth for just this question now.
I really want to go with ejaculation.
Yeah. All right. I'm picking an odd one
Time to deal with
because
it.
the other ones don't fit for some
Guess
reason.
the truth for just this question now.
And so if I do the okay, yep, all right. So if I do that one, then thumbs up to ejaculation.
Let's see what you picked.
Yummy,
I almost picked that one. I
My
almost
bummy.
picked that one. Got you back.
No,
Thought I'd
you
get
got
more
me.
with that one. Thought I'd get more with that one.
Not bad.
Nice, nice. I almost picked that one too, but dude, I'll pick a little bit of something.
Hey!
What the fuck?
Wow.
I doubled down on tortoise to everything.
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense.
How did you double down? Can you double?
Oh, but I lost. I don't know. Just got the piggest of Venuses.
Fucking pig right now.
I'm so pig, and I'm so exhausted. So, because I gotta get to bed.
Yeah, it's a good place to end. We went to 2 o'clock, which is 3 o'clock normally.
Yeah.
Oh dear
So
God.
time has changed. But after this week, it won't matter. Thanks everybody for hanging out. It was a lot of fun. We will see you potentially, well, tomorrow for JP's.
As I say, JP mentioned doing some streaming on his own on maybe Monday and or Tuesday. So
He's gonna do
possibly
his,
then. If not, then the next time you will definitely see us will be Wednesday for HGD&D.
faux show. I might be live
Looking
on
forward to it.
Tuesday with Resident Evil.
Resident Evil.
Getting closer and closer to the end there.
Actually, I might join you on that one because I'm off Wednesday.
Sounds good. So probably Tuesday for Resident Evil, tomorrow for JP's.
I had to just slap my ass.
It's he's doing a baseball
World Series?
World
right?
Series, yeah. And he's
Oh.
premiering it. He's not going to be streaming it.
Yeah, but he'll be in the chat. Maybe
Mhm.
we will be too, depending on what happens. But have a good night,
Oh
guys.
my God.
It's been a lot of fun.
Peace.
Peace out.
Stop slapping my ass. I don't know what happened.